Hello and welcome everybody to another edition of Wednesday Night Fights Online Edition, episode 18, coming to you with some good-ass BB tag action from the PS4 format tonight. This is Master Sheep, TO Bracket Runner of Wednesday Night Fights, taking a brief stint at commentary as well for tonight, and joining me here in the commentator's booth is none other than the legendary, mythical, a regular here for WNF Comms, Lon Lilly. How you doing tonight?
I'm doing a-okay. Once again, another Wednesday night going to be playing some, well, I'm not going to be playing BB Tag, but they will be playing some BB Tag on the PS4 dimension, and I'm always excited to be able to commentate these sick matches here tonight. Got a lot of familiar faces as well as a couple new faces here in this bracket, but nonetheless, no matter who's playing, always a great time here at WNF for some BB Tag.
Right, that's right. We got a decently sized bracket, 22 people, some real killers as well joining. So going to be quite the gauntlet for everyone involved, I'm pretty sure. But nonetheless, the quality of the matches, I'm sure, are going to be wonderful to see tonight. Of course, before we get into that, as always, we do have a match Reno available for tonight's bracket pot. There is a link that you can bring up just by typing in !match Reno and follow that link, and there's a code you can use to add 25 cents to the pot for free, no cost to you. There's also other ways you can contribute via the sponsor quests on the sidebar as well. We also have Matrino Marketplace featuring works from our good friends over at Chitin Books. Learn Life from Another World, Shed That Skin Ryukazaki-san, The Yakuza's Guide to Babysitting, Welcome to the Outcast Restaurant, My Dad's the Queen of All VTubers, Usamaid, Our Maid is Way Too Annoying, Gotcha Girl Core, and I think that covers it. Yes, but any purchase made in there, portion of that purchase goes towards the bracket pot, and you also get something out of it as well. So, thanks very much to them for having their works there. Looking forward to more in the future from them. And with that being said, we do have our players lined up for our first match on stream. It will be Lucy versus HBK, man.
Yes, definitely a interesting matchup for me, at least. Starting up first, two players that I haven't actually really seen too much of, or even at all. HBK, man, very much correct me if I'm wrong, this should be their first foray into a WNF bracket, and locked in with a very eccentric team of Chie, Yang, very punchy, very kicky, could be very explosive for sure. But their opponent, Lucy, not someone that I actually am very familiar with in terms of playing BB Tag, but a player that I am very familiar with when it comes to the type Lumina scene. So I have some exposure in terms of their gameplay in that, but in terms of BB Tag, not like, this is pretty much like first or near first exposure to them, and they got a cool team as well. Akatsuki, Merkava. Definitely don't see a lot of Merkavas kind of flying around here nowadays, but nonetheless, will be interesting to see how these two fight. And yeah, we'll have to see as soon as they actually ready up.
I'm letting them know they're good to start. But yeah, HBK Man has actually entered a couple of WNFs in the past. So this isn't their first foray, but they're still relatively new, I would say, compared to a lot of the other people we have in the bracket. But yeah, as you were saying, like, as I also really only know Lucy mainly for the type Lumina, and they're a force to be reckoned with there for sure. When it comes to BB Tag, I remember playing them in lobbies, like not really recently, but you know, I have seen this team from them in the past as well, and they're relatively proficient with it, I would say. So definitely looking forward to seeing how things shape up between them. Because you know you got a team with relatively stubby buttons and on HBK's side, and you got Lucy who's playing you know, Akatsuki and Merkava. Definitely a character that outranges and sort of has the tools to really get around a lot of the buttons that HBK's characters can't throw out.
definitely the mid-range is going to 100% be controlled in Lucy's favor. Oh yeah, got that 2A check, but unfortunately not able to really get anything off it. Yeah, Yang getting pretty low early on in this game, and I mean that's not a bad thing at all for her necessarily, because you're going to be access to very early semblance and seeing really aggressive play here for HBK, man. Maybe bit too aggressively, considering
I
how.
was going to say, yeah, it's looking a little rough for Yang, and you've got the Chie at almost full life. I feel like, Yang's already in semblance. I would say, keep her kind of in the back. Maybe call her for an assist once in a while, but yeah, just let her heal. Kind of like that. Kind of like this situation. Maybe not with these kinds of results though.
It's definitely very good to, just not get hit, and getting hit is what we'll continue to be doing here. Not open up by that 2A. Constant Merkava pressure can be surprisingly hard to deal with. This GA also really low, baited out that DP, but unfortunately could not quite finish her off. This is definitely in a game, not necessarily in Lucy's favor right now, especially, well, as soon as I say something, that's not quite a kill.
Not quite dead. Oh, well, that is though. All right, up to solo Chie, trying to go for a grab on the incoming, active swapping to avoid it. Looking pretty good for Lucy, I would say, but I mean, it is Chie. You have to be careful whenever she's in resonance. Fortunately, wow, that hit. I was fully expecting, because Merkava fell out of that, I was fully expecting a punish off that TP.
Hitting with a 5C might actually be able to kill.
Excellent too. Yep. Yeah, if it was good, it wouldn't have been able to kill. But yeah, able to kill off. Trying to. Oh no! Oh, that could have been it actually.
Didn't quite believe in that Akatsuki 5P trade. HBK, man, playing it patiently, just trying to pepper these JCs from full screen, forcing out an approach. Yeah, that resonance not going to be super well spent, so this is a relatively even game so far. Oh, and it's about to be a game in HBK man's favor for sure. We are now in Rampage time, which is definitely a huge thing for Chie, because he's going to access those meatballs like on demand.
It's clipped with the low. That should be enough, and that will be enough actually. Yeah, HBK man taking the first game with that Chie comeback.
Yes, for sure. And before, getting down to the solo G, still like a decently, relatively close game, but very much swung back in Lucy's favor, but swung right back over to HBK man's favor as soon as they were able to get some clean, solid hits out. And yeah, I was gonna mention like something about like Chie versus Akatsuki with like meatballs being kind of a good thing to have access to in most matches, but Akatsuki does have those parries to kind of avoid it, so you got to be careful about those. Oh, is that a punish? Yes, that will be quite a sizable chunk of damage here on this Akatsuki just to start off, all unrecoverable health too. Very nice 2-1-4-A there, just avoiding that 5B and allowing Lucy to get this corner back here with Merkava, which last game we definitely saw. This is the blunder. This is where it can get really scary, but a good burst out with running that snowball.
Yeah, it calls out the flight with the JC from Chie. Going to be getting a, modest combo, only 4K, but still gets the corner position. Oh, unfortunate drop there. And oh my god, once again, the same thing that happened. It looks like it might have been punishable, but no, the first hit stun lasting just long enough for both characters to really just not be able to get, well, Chie to get out of that essentially.
As soon as it starts, once again, we are back in this corner. Nice block on the overhead. We couldn't quite get that low block. Yeah, this Chie is bleeding, and so is this Merkava. Everybody got hit.
I have no idea what happened. All I know is Yang is dead, and not looking too healthy after this combo is going to be done.
Yeah, but at the very least, going to be popping Semblance right now. Yeah, just jumping away, just avoiding the Akatsuki. Tatsu just able to get that flight in, but Merkava definitely bleeding, has to be really careful. Okay, uses that opportunity to really it's a big going, but mashes that 5B, but not able to convert off it. So good but not quite going to be a kill. HBK man using that time to go in once again. The 5B
Probably,
hitting, but nothing.
yeah, I could have probably converted off of that, but honestly, oh no,
Oh no!
oh,
Oh!
that's a dead Akatsuki up to solo Merkava, and once again, HBK man bringing a comeback. Baits out the DP, and that is going to be another game for HBK, proving that you may have him down, but he's definitely not out. Holy cow.
Yes, yes. You know, in the depths of despair, one character down, your other character ain't looking so hot. He's just like, I don't have to care about health portals. Just press 5B. that's definitely kind of the to be expected aggressive like tendencies that a lot of Yang players like really try to commit to, especially when they are in semblance. And I mean that's a really good showcase of why you just never can let your guard down against a freaking Yang player, because they want your blood. They want you dead.
Absolutely, and it's just like, well, I mean, it's semblance, it's, you know, what have they got to lose for a lot of their button presses? It's like, well, if you hit my 5B, unless it's a low, I'm trading, or I'm armoring through it, and you're eating a lot of hit. You know, she's just 5A in semblance, best anti-air. Best non-committal anti-air in the game, I would say. But as it is right now, Lucy, well, I was going to say both characters untouched, but, you know, Akatsuki did take that projectile. But, I mean, we've seen the trend. It's always been, you get HBK man down, there's, you know, you can't rest easy.
Not willing to stop for anything, even if Akatsuki parries all of that nonsense, but runs straight into the 5P, but not able to convert off it afterwards. Definitely another pivotal drop, but will be able to kill off the Yang early. Only has to deal with level 4 Resonance GA.
Only.
As he's just going in, just like non-stop aggression. Didn't quite bait out that DP though. Very surprised about the lack of spending meter here. Oh, well, until the last one. Yeah, interestingly enough, not using Agniasta at all. Could have been a good opportunity to get some chip and some pressure, but a lot of that resonance potentially wasted. But HPK man is a very aggressive B. Okay, there's the meatballs.
I feel like his Agniastra calls have been honestly really good, because it's almost always been like calling out a button. Oh, no!
I hate this
tried to DP, but unfortunately the pushback from the happy birthday actually causing GA to whiff. Oh, just do it again!
No,
just do it again!
Oh, but doesn't quite kill.
Oh! Gets the throw counter. Once again, it's a 1v1.
This is not the type of man you want to let on the steering wheel, bro. This guy is scary. Yeah, use 2 push blocks just get this meat woman away from me. I don't blame you.
Able to convert off the counter hit projectile. All right, game on the board for Lucy. Not letting another one of those comebacks happen, fortunately. So still showing signs of life.
Yes, but man, signs of life for sure. But it's just a matter of when this either the Chi or the Yang, which one of these two is gonna come straight at you full force, and it's like it's clearly been hard for Lucy to kind of quell down all this aggression as hard as they can, especially here on this route. Oh my god, yeah, they lost the game and they're choosing some violence.
Yeah, getting a lead at the round start. Oh, no punish on the DP. I'm surprised. But yeah, this is different from what we've seen in the past few games with HBK choosing aggression, but also having the life lead to start off the round.
For sure, already starting off. But okay, yeah, nothing necessarily too scary here. Still locked in this pressure. Couldn't quite block the overhead though. Yeah, DP, keep it all burst safe, baby. And safe burst out there. Unfortunately, could not quite bait it, but the 5A able to whiff punish those botones.
Oh, baits out a throw, but no punish off of that. Stuck in the sandwich. Good active swap to get the grab. That is going to be... It's not dead. Yeah. Bursts out of that situation. Oh, gets the side swap on the Oki. It's not quite dead, but I mean, it's a one-hit situation really for a lot of players involved. Oh my god, she got hit!
Oh my god.
She got hit by the Merkava. That was hilarious to see.
Yes, oh yeah, good block on that cross up though. HBK man, I know both the characters are low, but I know this man wants to choose some violence for sure. But has to get through all these like barrages of like,
my god!
oh my
What a
god!
hit. What a hit. Okay, this is Lucy's chance. Oh, baits out the burst. I mean, at that point, really, yeah, it was just who do you want to go down? And HBK choosing GA. That was really interesting that the flight whiffed, but still didn't whiff that time. Lucy tying it up 2-2.
Yes, and this time Lucy bringing it back there with the solo Merkava. Definitely seems like she's gotten quite a bit more comfortable and a bit more used to kind of quelling the aggression here coming from HBK man. Really like abusing the really long buttons from Merkava to just prevent HBK man from moving, using those projectiles too just for some safer pressure. It's been very good, and like HBK man with their aggressive playstyle has been kind of slowly building up like kind of a disadvantaged state there, even though they started off relatively well in that game. But you know, not starting off really well here in this fifth one. No, that I've never seen that combo, but that looks sick. Back into the corner we go. Chie Satonaka baited the throw, but unfortunately not quite able to get anything off it. Just a DP out of the situation. We'll be leaving
wow,
Chie. Oh my god.
Dragon kick not quite connecting how they wanted to. Trying to bait the burst, but yeah, gets the active swap throw. Barely able to burst in and save the GA, only getting a DP for their troubles. And now taking another combo afterwards, not too long. Just barely out of semblance range too.
Yes, with this overhead.
Oh my god!
Oh!
Ooh, with the Persona break, yeah, that DP was enough to kill Solo Yang. I mean, oh, calls out the air button. Not quite enough with that combo to kill. Going into Resonance, only level 2. But, oh no, oh, still just hanging on by a thread.
Yeah, freaking HBK man looking like a cat here with all these lives they're getting. But doesn't get the overhead, unfortunately not able to convert off it. It just runs up in 2 Bs. God, you gotta play out of your mind to make something like this happen, but unfortunately, HBK man getting reverse swept by Lucy. 3-2 for her. Very good adaptations on Lucy's side there. Just was able to really, after the first 2 games, they were like, this beast needs to be controlled, and you know, you got the big noodle boy there to really just outrange and outmaneuver a lot of like what Chie and Yang really want to do. So yeah, once again, very good adaptations on their part, but definitely very good play on HBK man's side. Still has a loser bracket side to run too, but yeah, that match is settled. But we will be getting on to our next match, which I do believe is Faded the Dragon versus Mustache Villain.
This is correct. That is what we're going to be seeing. I'm excited for this. Also, before getting into this, yeah, very good, as you said, very good play from both players. Good adaptation from Lucy to sort of keep those comebacks from happening. Still very, very much looking forward to seeing both of their runs and how they conclude. But yeah, going into this one, Faded, Mustache Villain. Interesting that this team is selected. I'm not sure if this is what they're going to be running with, but it is. Okay, Ragna Chirogane.
Definitely very interesting. A team I've definitely like messed around a couple times in the past before, and something like I think Scrub has kind of messed around too with too. Very, very strong team for sure. Like especially Naoto 6P is very good at kind of enabling a lot of Ragna things. Unpush blockable lockdown from full screen is pretty pog for him. Very strong damage output from Ragna's side as well as mark potentials. But yeah, going to be facing off against Mustache Villain's team, the Teddy Tager. Very much a well, I nicknamed this team the Circus, and I mean that in the most respectful way possible. It's definitely got a lot of clownery, that's for sure.
Calls out. Oh my! Oh, didn't tech. But yeah, calls out the burst with the sledgehammer, and choosing to do the follow-up after that. I'm surprised there wasn't a mark, but the Ragna 6P. Well, oh no! The unfortunate angle causing it to whiff. That could have been a much needed mark for Faded.
Yeah, for sure. Marking 28k health characters is, I mean, needless to say, when that ability is an insta kill is very much high value. So missing out on that can it won't hurt him that much, but it definitely is not a great thing. Yeah, unfortunately, just
villain.
missed.
Interesting setup.
Yeah, I mean, Mustache Villain has like a whole foray of very interesting, unique setups at his disposal just with this team. But the 5C, yeah, just locked out in the barrel, go in. I'm gonna hit you with the overhead. Yeah, but resonance level for Naoto.
Yeah, all up to solo Naoto, which is definitely a character that, well, provided you don't get DP baited like this, is a very scary character to have to deal with in Resonance, because one super, or one combo really leads to a mark, doesn't matter what. But, yeah, not looking too solid for Faded in this situation. Falls into Mystery Food X, just choosing the DP, fire and forget.
Yeah, gets that air, and able to fully stabilize off it. But yeah, this is going to be a free burst point out, and a nice mark, able to call out that Tager Copter, but the barrels coming in clutch there. That item throw being very sneaky, Faded, not sniffing it out, not able to react to it, and able to allow Mustache Villain to take that first game.
Oh boy, yeah, it's just really unfortunate for Faded that you know, they were able to get the 6P from Ragna and the 5P, and I feel like it would have been better if they went for the 5P follow up afterwards, and then went for the super.
Yeah.
Because I feel like you know, the angle of that super is really weird sometimes. And like, it's really weird that it didn't hit as well on Tager of all characters either. But yeah, it was a very unfortunate situation to be in. And going to switch it up, keeping the Ragna, but switching the Shurigane out for Jin.
Yeah, definitely interesting. It seems like Faded, normally known for their Yosuke, specifically Yosuke Plat or Yosuke Kurogane, but has decided, you know, Ragnar the Blood Edge, he's a pretty cool dude.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree 100%.
No bias from
Now,
the SoCal players at all.
now, I want to know, is Faded a true Ragna player? And I'm sure people who, you know, frequent WNF know exactly what that's supposed to mean.
Absolutely. We will have to see how or if they do what I think they are obliged to do as a Ragnar player. But for now, we're going to be focusing on, well, Beta getting grabbed there, unfortunately. Good pick. Just gonna be going into that, drinking some of that meter.
Ooh, good call out.
Yeah, indeed. Oh, don't know how much I
barrel. Oh my god, what is happening?
See, this is why I call this team the Circus, bro. All of that, just all that nonsense, so much stuff going around on screen. If you're not ready for it, you're gonna get hit because it's a clown fiesta. Yeah, gotta be careful of that black eye, or not black eyes, or well, I forget what that item's called. It's ice though. And just going in with
And
Overhead.
the 2B hitting on both sides somehow. Oh my god, what a whiff on both players' parts, actually. But yeah, both Mustache Villain's characters at relative very low health, actually. Oh yeah, causing the Ragnar to fall into the poison food. Taking some extra unscaled damage on top of that. That is an overhead, sir. You are dead.
Oh yeah, barely didn't kill off the Tager, and that is, well, he's gone now, and this is definitely not going to be a combo that kills, but it's going to be a safe resonance call at the
Oh
very
my
least.
god!
Yeah,
What a resonance setup, and it's still going.
yeah. Look, Mustache Villain, he's got the sauce. He actually has, like, he's dripping with sauce, and he's dripping there with the DP bait in order to beat out the Jin button. Yeah, if there's one thing Mustache Villain is, like, known for, like, outside of just his the eccentricity of his team, like, he's got those very fancy but very practical, like, Teddy combos, like, basically on lock. Like, he is very much willing to go for it, and you've seen kind of the fruits of, like, being able to pull those off consistently, like safe resonance call, able to stall out Faded's resonance to get all that damage out. It's like you can do a lot of things with Teddy, and it's pretty hard because you always got to be aware of what items, because your items will change. It's like it's impressive.
Absolutely, yeah. It was. Oh man, every time I see Mustache Villain, I'm always just impressed. I always see something new, and that was definitely one of those instances. It's always a treat watching this guy.
Yes, not to downplay my boy Faded too,
Oh,
definitely.
not
And
at all, not at all.
yeah,
Faded is definitely. We've seen some good play from Faded before as well. Faded is definitely not one to sneeze at. It is just interesting to see how both of these players clash. I was really hoping, yeah, to see the Yosuke from Faded, but this, what I'm seeing right now as a Ragnar player, I'm fine with it either way.
yeah, definitely going to be riding and dying here with the Ragna Akatsuki. And we'll have to see. Look, embedding the phone steals already. It doesn't have any meter, but that's the simple threat. Okay, yeah. Oh, that's very much unfortunate there. Just the burst whiffing here on this Tager, but unfortunately not able to finish the plate. Frame trap there. Oh, imagine pressing JB and then you're in the same. Yeah, this is just going to be an unblockable they have to hold, but it's not going to be getting that conversion off it, but will be getting a conversion off this hit. This is, yeah, quite a bit of damage. Yeah, into the grab too. Oh, just a bit too early.
Unfortunate. Could have potentially punished that.
Oh yeah, that entire sequence able to be jump cancels. Not the place you really want to burst out. Allowing the Teddy to get some sick combos going. Yeah, just a free setup here with the barrel.
The barrel's coming. Okay.
Oh no!
Unfortunate with that Bitatsu not quite able to hit and falling right incoming, unavoidable into the poison food. It's doable. I mean, it's Ragna. I mean, I've done it plenty of times before, but you just gotta be careful, especially when Teddy's just flying all over the place with those buckets in play. And, well, it was a nice resonance he had.
Yeah, but now he's getting definitely very combo. Barrel thankfully going a different way. Yeah, attack that guy, but a good air-to-air will be stuffing out that combo. Runs straight into it and lands into the food, and unfortunately there for Faded, that was the lethal combo in order to allow Mustache Villain to take that set 3-0. Faded making some, good calls here and there, but some feel like some Ragdoll unfamiliarity, especially kind of coming back to bite them, but nonetheless, it's a pretty interesting and cool set.
I feel like you can definitely say that about any of Mustache Villain's sets.
Definitely, man is crazy out of control there with the Teddy Tager, but yeah, Faded will be moving on to the loser side, Mustache Villain. On to the winner side to fight the winner between Razo and Hachi. Yeah. But what will be having up next, Mr. Tio?
We will be having Caterade versus Broske Levy.
All right. That is definitely a banger one for sure. Caterade, definitely one of the more consistent performers here at WNF and like just online brackets in general. Mostly been playing Weiss, Weiss Hiragane, but has kind of taken, you know, the good old classic Akasi Kuragane for more of a spin lately, and yeah, it's been doing relatively well for it. But Broske, not a person I see a lot at tournaments per se, but definitely someone I see hop around in the BBTAG scene a lot. I know they got a lot of Yosuke tech lying around, and just a lot of just good team knowledge with Yosuke teams in specific. So even though I haven't seen them that much, I know that they're a very seasoned player, and it'll be interesting to see how they fight Caterade because, yeah, that for really any Yosuke player, I can imagine that 4P of the gods is gonna give them it's gonna give them a time to say the least.
Absolutely, it's definitely a no-fly zone whenever that comes into play, and that's one thing Yosuke really likes to do. So have to see how Broske manages to play around that. I mean, he does have Seth as another character, so the ground game, especially with that 5P from Seth, is very, very good at just controlling horizontal space.
Says 5P. One of the assists in the game I would genuinely consider 4 war crimes in one. that is just a stupid. It's not the stupid in general. This character is just a bunch of war crimes. Ooh, yeah, just touch the ground in time to get opened up there by that unblockable. Now we're in the corner, doesn't block the cross up either. Yeah, this Seth. It's only been like 20 seconds of the match and he's almost gone.
I just looked down to do like some TO stuff, and yeah, Seth is already almost dead. What happened?
He simply just got hit. I mean, especially if you're 16k, but I mean, if you're fighting against Kuragane and they got the bombos like Caterade does, you're going to get hurt. And well, actually, so is this combo. I think he could have burst it out. This might be a kill on him. He's a master at math.
Oh, God, yep. That was still in play, and that actually caused the death of Kuragane. So now Yosuke is free to fly, so long as he's permitted to, really.
Yeah. Oh. It's awesome. Unfortunately, yeah, just didn't press those buttons in time in order to beat out that 2C. Yeah, you have to parry that twice, I think. Oh wow, just very brazen command grab, but unfortunately not able to quite punish it. Yeah, that orb in the back, but able to parry all of it, and no fear goes in with the B-tosser. This should be a dead Seth.
All right, up to... Oh, wow, not quite delaying things enough. Oh goodness, okay. I was really wondering if he was going to be able to combo off of that, considering the height that it was at.
Yeah, not quite able to, but the JA able to clip the toes here from the Akatsuki, and it's still Broske has access to level 3 resonance, but might not even need to spend it here. Just ran up, got hit by the 5A as long as it's a stabilized combo. Yeah, go into the Kunai Super, and there goes the Akatsuki. Broske taking the first game.
I gotta say, yeah, there was some instances. One sec. There was some instances where, as I was saying, like the Seth assists actually really came into play for managing the Kuragane. As we saw in that one situation that led to Kuragane dying, 5P staying out doesn't matter if the point character got hit, so long as that doesn't, it's still there. And able to give Broske a little bit more leverage than if he was playing a multitude of other Yosuke teams, really.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, going into game 2, see how let's see how Caterade's able to adapt to the situations here.
Yeah, for sure. I think one important thing to know about that match, like Kittery kind of let his Kuragane go very early, so we didn't get to see a lot of that 4P that you just kind of saw. This is very unfortunate. That was a scramble, but a good active swap and very good aggression. Actually able to kind of pick up the pieces there and still maintain this pressure. Yeah, very good conversion off that raw 5P hit as well. Oh man, yeah, going in for the Oki, not expecting that cross up. That could be dead as long as he can cash out into that super. Good by Yosuke, no chance to burst out. And yeah, he's gone.
He's just dead. Yeah, trying to set up some kind of sandwich situation for the incoming, unfortunately mistiming the DP to try and gain advantage and losing that cross combo.
A lot of these TK orb setups, almost able to beat out a lot of Caterade's options. Bitatsu Obare, I can respect it. Seth is no longer in a very comfortable situation in the sandwich here. Forced to eat that
unblockable setup, and that is going to be a dead Seth. Caterade just firing back immediately with, his first game on the board as well, tying it up 1-1.
Yep. And just as fast as you can kind of pick a character on the character select screen, Caterade can go ahead and kill them. Because yeah, this is a very good showcase of the huge snowball potential of just Kuragane Akatsuki. Only took like 2 or 3 interactions for the Yosuke to completely be gone off just like being caught without burst for a couple seconds. Like you gotta be on point with your defense if you don't have any resources to really get out of a lot of those situations, especially if you're a double 16k health team like Yosuke Seth, because you're especially going to explode if you're going to make wrong decisions.
Absolutely, yeah. I forget that they do that at the same time for their intro. It's been a long time since I've seen this team.
Not a super popular team by any means, but it's still a gamer. But God, yeah, this is rough. We're already starting the snowball here. This should be a nice, solid around 10k combo. And they take one more hit to seal off this Seth. Unfortunately, that wasn't the hit, but that
was.
Yeah. It's just like, not necessarily mean a positive, but it's playing with your life bar. Ooh, unfortunately not able to whiff punish that 2B either, but you're gonna need to make a lot of good calls here, Broske. And that was not one of them. I'm gonna try to low profile something, but was just like what is it called? Low crushed by the Bitatsu. Yeah, this is where it begins, forcing it to pop out of the resonance. Very good use of that free swing to get their turn back, but not a huge enough for him to really get out of here. Oh my god! Oh my god!
After the trade, but Caterade choosing the better option, winning that exchange, and just taking a very convincing third game, up 2-1. This is, yeah, it's basically you have to stop him from getting that momentum early on, otherwise it's just not gonna look good.
Absolutely not. The tail there was just Kurogane. Did you get hit? Do you have burst? No, perish. that's just how it's been. And forcing out a team swap here from Broske, no longer wanting to play with the double 16k to bring out that Yosuke S. Definitely one of the teams that I also would associate with Brosuke for sure. I don't know which is the main between the two, but I know that Brosuke is particularly fond of this team specifically.
Personally, I'd say the Yosuke S is what I associate with him more. But yeah, as you were talking about earlier, it's kind of like, well, sometimes it doesn't even matter if you do have burst, because like if you get hit, and depending on what you were hit with, you can't burst out of any of Kuragane's stuff.
Yeah, definitely. There's so many layers to Kuragane combos that are just like, damn, this sucks to hit. This really sucks to get hit against.
Projectile, projectile, projectile. Hadouken, Hadouken.
Oh, what a very good parry. Yeah,
oh my god, that almost ended terribly. He's done like a majority of his damage through just the Hadouken shots.
Yeah, Persona breaks was freaking Hadokens. It's like, yeah, I love, you know, not this is looked a lot better than I thought it did. That Kuragane is also a relatively low. Good block there, good defense. Yeah, gonna be left out here to dry without any burst available. Run straight into the fireball, keep it into Yosuke, but a good JC into Moonsault to beat out that B. Tatsu playing very aggressively here with the Yosuke did pay off, but does find that nice opportunity to get into Seth. Let that Yosuke heal in the back, because he's definitely going to need that health. Oh no.
With the sweep. It's the grab, that should be dead.
Yeah, going to be a very swift seal. Good. Say goodbye to your pudding S. No longer going to be able to eat it. Yeah, and
oh no! Oh my god!
I can't say words. There are no words.
Well, the only words that can be said is Caterade wins, takes the set 3-1, in I would say a very Caterade fashion.
Yes, he really said, "I'm gonna press C Tatsu as my wake up option." It whiffed. He was ready. Who went like, "Oh crap! I gotta recover this." Hit the 5P. The 5P traded with the Yosuke. He almost converted off it, and then he dropped the combo, and then he just DP baited.
Yeah, I would honestly say, yeah, that's a very, very Caterade type of win right there.
God. Actually, just crazy. Absolutely just wild. And yeah, nonetheless, it's it's a very crazy end of the round, but we'll be having our next set up next, which is Puns versus Lucy.
Yes, Puns versus Lucy.
All right.
But yeah, Caterade moves on in their match with that victory over Brosuke to fight Ryazo. We have Chop Suey and Mystery Racer playing against each other, and let's see. I'm not sure if they're playing yet. Brazo and Mustache Villain are another match that should be going on. But yeah, that's how our winners' quarters is currently shaped up to be. And yeah, with that, we'll be going into this match, Puns versus Lucy.
Alright, yep, they are ready. They're ready to go. Ready to go. And Puns, you know, a player of many teams, definitely a kanji lover for sure. But seeing them with Hydorier, I can't say I'm surprised per se, but like I'm excited. Aurier, yep, that's my only explanation. I don't see much Aurier nowadays, and I like Aurier.
Sure do. Sure do.
Yep.
I can confirm this.
I may or may not play her in this game. Find out next time if I actually do. But yeah, Hyde Aurier, definitely a strong Aurier team for sure. Pretty popular as well, but so is like in Waldstein. Definitely not maybe necessarily popular, but definitely seen some other players bring out this team here and there, and it's got some nasty stuff. Alright, yeah, be a sandwich scenario here, but gets out of it just with it. But you are constantly stuck in lockdown. Just all these mids coming straight at you. Runs into the 2-3-6C though and can't block the overhead, but not going to be confirming the combo. But does find the kill there with the throw.
And so far, looking very solid for Lucy. Both of his characters pretty much at full health. And,
Ooh.
oh well, you know, commentator's curse, as we are.
Well, I mean, let's be honest, Sheep, it's an Ori combo. She's still like relatively full health.
And well, also the other thing was it wasn't like a complete happy birthday either because he didn't pick the other super.
Yeah.
Like that.
Well, I mean,
okay.
I can't believe she freaking was punishable. God damn it, Narukami DP, why?
Look, all I can say is she deserved it.
Man. 48 players suffering. Yeah, but I mean, puns so far, yeah, it's made some pretty good decisions. But like, my God, it's always so hard when they're this much of a life deficit. Or not a character that does damage and tried to rely on that backdash a little bit too much, but getting their ending frames clipped by that wall 2-3-6C, and Lucy taking the first game here with the U wall.
And yeah, these are both. I feel like I've seen this team from Lucy before. Alex. Oh, I'm reading his name on the PSN. Or puns, I should say. You know, a person who's known for playing like so many different characters, so many different teams. So it's always just like, well, what's he gonna pull out of the bag? It seems like he's sticking with the Hyde Aurier for now, but really it's just like, you know, he might win against this, but he's got like such a diverse cast to play around with.
Yeah, for sure. It's just like you gotta have experience against the entire roster against this man, because he'll pull out like something whack, like I don't know, like new, just new. I guess that's
just new.
just new, just new.
It's boss character new.
Yeah, exactly. Just new 14.
I'm not even gonna. Let's move on.
Please don't. I was trying to think of something, but it didn't work. Yeah, but kind of a scrambly start for sure, but as well, it's still scrambly. In Lucy's favor for sure, though. That Hyde looking very, very low. Pun's not finding really good place. A nice throw bait there with the empty active swap. Going to be spending that cash just to go to the other corner, and yeah, just gets hit by the low, probably fearing that command grab. It's always so scary though. Wall slide in your face, it's terrifying. Yeah, going to be spending the cash once again to maintain that corner pressure. Yeah, you gotta get her out eventually.
Yeah, get her out of there. Good jump over the command grab, but I mean, still, look at the life deficit here. It's very much the same as what we saw last game.
Yeah, just out, or puns has just not gotten a single opportunity to really get anything going. Just been on the back foot constantly. Has to avoid a lot of these just Narukami plus Waldstein mixed scenarios. It's just super rough. Yeah, probably tried to bait the DP there. Got the overhead check, but not quite able to convert into a kill, and does kill off that 2C though. Bruh. Alright, yeah, in that sandwich scenario, trying to read the jump out there with the air grab, but nothing. Yeah, Residence Aurier can definitely make something happen, but it's got to get some of those hits in first. Oh, just got a hit there with the flip. Yo, bombos. Not even necessarily optimal bombos, but bombos, nonetheless. I mean, the life deficit is definitely uncomfortable.
I mean, this is gonna whittle away some of that. It's still only a quarter of his life, though. And,
And
well, you know, all it really took was just one hit.
it really did. And, well, definitely those health bars looking a lot smaller compared to the first game, but, like, nonetheless, it's just been absolutely loosely controlled. It's just like Puns really just can't get started in the slightest. No opportunity to get Oki going, no opportunities to get just like good solid damage in that 2v2, and has been relying kind of just on playing solo Aurier to really get anything going. But no, we're no longer playing Hyde Aurier, we are playing Aurier Hyde now.
Couldn't stand another minute. Couldn't bear another day without you in it. All of the joy that I had known from to have you in my life was all.
Alright, yeah. Not a character swap, but a color swap and a team order swap. Let's see if this is enough for Puns. Oh yeah, able to whiff punish that 5 AA. Yeah, this is the first time I think he's really gotten some solid Oki, but just gets DP'd for their troubles and already into a sandwich mix. God, yeah, you're stuck in the blender, my friend. But good blocks on their side, going to be avoiding most of it.
All right, and already a better start for Puns than what we've seen in the past couple games. Unfortunately, not able to bait out that DP, but still, yeah, looking very much better. Both of Lucy's characters are not almost full health with Puns at a character down, so definitely some adaptations that have been made.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, but got hit by that 5P. Yeah, Narukami's just been vibing in the back, regained like a ton of health just on the bench. And Hyde not looking so good, but unfortunately couldn't whiff punish that JC, just wasn't ready for it. And get in that Aurier, make sure that Hyde's heals. Doesn't want anything to happen to him. That looked really weird.
Really did.
I was like, what?
I wasn't gonna comment on it, but my gosh, that was odd.
Why did she appear in front of the walled claws? I'm not gonna question this game. This game is jank. We have better things to discuss. But yeah, the life totals is looking very even so far, and they're about to, well, definitely still looking in Alex's favor so far, if just not a little bit. Oh, that should be a hit confirm, actually. Yeah, gonna be killing off that wall.
Yeah, just barely enough to kill off the Wallenstein, and for once in this set, Puns with the advantage.
Oh! Yeah, very good JC airstall.
Yeah, a little bit too far to make that conversion, but not too far to make that one, and that should be a kill. Puns taking his first game.
Yes, you know, the character color swap just enough to give him a power up, able to take their first game here with Aurier Hyde. Yeah, we're gonna need to see basically like a lot of what we're seeing there in that in this game if Puns is gonna really hope to make this reverse sweep happen, but it definitely still close. Both of them playing, you know, relatively slow, but nonetheless like very neutral heavy, but throw out all the window for this one. Lucy swapping back to Merkava Akatsuki. Don't necessarily think that this is a better nor worse choice against Aurier High, but it is definitely a very different team in its entirety.
Sometimes I forget how much chip damage Hyde does, just like on his assists too.
Yeah, he's the chip god. Oh yeah, freaking getting hit over.
Oh my god, that hit!
Almost a really crazy conversion too, but like it's Lucy activating the cross combo. Ooh, I think that was supposed to be a Bitatsu, but yeah, I got hit there with the anti-air 5A. Gets hit with the low and able to bait out the burst, but not going to be a punish on it. Ori in the back, going to be needing a lot of time to heal while Lucy very much control the situation. Activate another cross combo. Very nice anti-air kick grab there in order to beat out that air stall. And baits out the burst too. A little bit too antsy there. Ori going to be hit.
Is this enough?
Might be off.
Oh,
yeah, that's
yep,
gone.
cross raid, and that's going to be it. Lucy taking the set 3-1.
Yes, the Merkava Akatsuki swap swiftly bringing victory here for Lucy Puns. Unfortunately, we'll be losing that set 3-1 with the Ori hide, but nonetheless, good stuff to both players. Yeah, Lucy moving on to winners semi-finals. Has to fight the winner between Mr. Caterade and Mr. Riazo. But who are we having up next?
We should be having Razzo versus Mustached Villain next.
Alright.
In the meantime, while we're waiting on both those players to hop into the lobby, Lon, you want to take a stab at the Match Arena show?
I've taken more of a stab at this point. But yeah, let us commence with the Match Arena show. One of the most important things for every WNF bracket. Make sure you guys go over to that link that the wonderful Nightbot has put in the chat and go over, sign in, and click that claim code button for a free 25-cent donation to tonight's bracket. It's free, quick, and easy, and most importantly, it is much appreciated for us. But there are definitely some other ways to contribute to the Match Arena outside of those codes, such as that contribution button over on the top right. Click that yellow-orange button. Put in as much money as you would like from your own pocket. It can be as small as they're playing.
You're going in, okay.
Yeah, okay. You can go directly contribute to the Match Arena if you want. Doesn't matter how much, as long as you do it. It's cool. We got those sponsor quests on the side. Make sure you guys do those before the end of the night. We got a lot of wonderful manga supplied to us by Kaijin books such as Yakuza Guide to Babysitting, Lower Life in Another World, Welcome to the Outcast Restaurant, Just the Shinri Yasuki-san, Who's a Maid or Made of Way Too Annoying, Gotcha Girl Chorus, and that's it. Make sure you guys go check out the Match Arena before the end of the night and make sure you use those codes. Alright, I had to speed run that one, but I've done it enough times.
You did good.
Yeah. Let's go. Mustache Villain versus Razo.
Submit that to leaderboard.
Yeah, freaking Match Arena shield speed run.
Alright, so yeah, going into it, and yeah, Razzo going with the, Hakumen Merkava, a team we've seen plenty of times in the past from him. Mustache Villain, the standard team from Mustache Villain, as people affectionately call it, the circus. And currently, Villain getting some hits in, but really the life values, well, I was gonna say the life value's off, not too far off, but that's definitely changed now. Oh my god.
Sauce.
Very smart decision from Razzo.
Ooh.
I'm surprised he recovered in time to not get hit by that.
Yeah, definitely one of the scariest things about this team is just DPing and be like, that 6P in the back is gonna punish you, and you're gonna take a lot from it.
Oh, big whiff on that combo from Razzo. And yeah, going to be losing the corner. Actually going to be getting put in the corner themselves.
Yeah, try to bait the burst out there. Unfortunately could not punish that burst. But yeah, this is a game looking in control of Mustache Villain, but you gotta be careful about your boy Taker. He is bleeding quite heavily. Yeah, still calling him out. Could lead to his untimely demise, but found the right place to call the homie in, but it's just not gonna be dropping that combo. Yeah, does it know you can double
Unblockable.
that?
He could have hit Hakumen.
Definitely gotten a kill there, and just like that, Razzo taking advantage of all this, equalizing those health totals, killing off the Tager. Suddenly this is a game very much in their favor. Gets hit with a double overhead, but a nice whiff on the 5A, but no, once again, not a full conversion. There's a lot of flub combos here.
Watch out for that Hakumen assist. Yep.
I don't think that's
enough to kill.
Yeah. Wait a second. Okay, it couldn't.
No. It's barely not enough to. Oh, that could have been a big whip punish.
Oh.
Well, that may be many things, but projectile invuln it is not.
Yeah. No, and much to the dismay of, I'm sure, every Teddy player, that is not projectile info. But yeah.
Teddy ain't Mika.
Not very few characters are Mika.
This is true.
Yeah. Man, but Mustache Villain, kind of heartbreaking that game for sure. Just had so much like momentum there at the start, but a lot of, I think, chip on Tager, and especially a lot of flubbed potential kill confirms. Really allowed Razo to kind of like fire back with their very aggressive team, and surprisingly also high damage on their part as well. Like Teddy, while like both Hakumen and Merkava were at red health, he was just taking so much damage from just getting hit by assists, hit by a lot of like, you know, persona breaks. It was wrong.
Absolutely, but you know, still gaining somewhat of a lead on this Merkava, like, taking them down to almost red life. Sandwich situation. I got hit.
What side was on? It was the yes side. And that Merkava confirms flying in there. Yeah, just gonna be getting hit by the Antier 5A. That's gonna hurt, my friend. That's. Excuse me?
I don't know. It should have hurt.
I don't know what I'm more surprised by. That or the fact that Razo was low-key ready for it. Huh? What happened?
I don't know anymore, dude.
What? This game sucks.
All I know is Tager's not looking too hot. Mustache Villain having to play against Merkava Hakumen with just Tager. As a former Tager player, I can tell you this sucks.
Scientifically proven to be the big suck. Understandable. Oh!
And that's a start.
But
he doesn't have 2 meter anymore, so you gotta figure out some other way. Yep, the low.
Yeah.
Oh, and I mean, it was a very uphill climb to try and do that with Tager. Again, I have experience in that, so I know exactly how rough it can be. Oh, but yeah, heartbreaking to see. And I believe that's Razo going up 2-0 currently in the set.
Yeah, and definitely a quite the change in terms of the matchup dynamic there. I can't say it's necessarily Mustache Villain's fault. What the hell happened? What was any? There was so much going on in that game, and at some point Mustache Villain got happy birthday, and I literally do not know how. I could not logically explain to you why or how any of that happened.
Point, dude, I just accept it. I question it, but at this point I just accept it.
Blaze Blue Cross Tag Battle for the PlayStation 4.
It's my time to shine.
True. Alright, Mustache Villain gonna have to bring out some more of the secret sauce to be able to get this reverse sweep on Razo Sharp. if he wants to take this set. And, you know, currently, you know, the standard thing that we've been seeing, just, what a good backdash from Razzle. But yeah, you know, getting some hits on the Merkava, but what matters more I've seen between these two is definitely the later game.
Yeah. Oh, just kicked Teddy in the face in that sandwich scenario. Not the right place. Her burst out of the situation. Kind of rough, but drops the combo.
Be getting some hits in on that Teddy assist call.
Yeah, this,
Good block on the overhead.
oh yeah, for sure. Just a great defense there for Mustache Villain, able to find that one opportunity to really get out of everything. Nice jump out of that setup though, but Teddy still coming in.
I'm surprised.
Oh,
Oh,
my
no.
Teddy.
Well,
He's gone.
Teddy's dead. Teddy's dead.
Unless that weird thing happens again. No, that's like 12k.
It's like 14k.
Yeah, I'm actually kind of surprised he had to spend the meter. I'm not gonna lie. Oh my god, yeah. In the sandwich situation, air unblockable DP2, running out so much resonance time, but drops the combo.
Good backdash against that 4A.
Oh yeah, get that.
Look, what he did was he saw the man crouching in front of him, and it's just like, yeah, you're not getting out of this situation.
Say goodbye to your friends, buddy, but say goodbye to that JB. Got hit immediately there on the landing, allowing for a safe active swap here to Merc. Oh, a Ruby combo I didn't even realize. Yeah, DP your problems away. Fair enough. Sparkle, 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 Sparkle. I swear if the Sparkle. he wasted a lot of meter there, but like that's.
What do you do? Like, what else do you do as a
mash?
Mash what? 4A?
I don't know. He's doing something. He's in the sandwich. Got the low hit. But, man, this is rough. Yeah, couldn't quite guess properly. Go into the Shimpu. And that is a dead Tager. And Mustache Villain losing the set 3-0 against Razo.
Really do be like that. Mustache Villain not quite able to make the comeback. I mean, it's difficult with Tager. It's so difficult playing that character solo.
Yeah, to say the least, especially against two characters that have like huge disjointed normals like Merc and Hakumen, it's just like you're never winning. Funnily enough, I think the closer they are to you, the better, because it's just like maybe you can grab them, but for the most part, it's just Depression City.
Yeah.
You for Mustache Villain, you definitely want to play the Teddy into that matchup as opposed to the a Tager, because you saw right there, kind of Mustache Villain forced without a lot of options. He had 5 bars, sure, but it's just like just don't use him on Sparkle. That's his only real neutral option there in that scenario. So it's just like rough, but yeah, Razo really taking advantage of just kind of that really bad matchup for Tager.
Not really many matchups that Tager has that are favorable, honestly.
Yeah, that's just kind of the life of Tager. The only good matchup he has is like I don't know. I can't name one. Maybe against himself. No, actually, Tager is 7-3 against himself.
10-0.
Oh yeah, for sure, actually. 10-0 matchup for. It's for both players. They both lose.
Really, anybody who watches that it loses as well.
Man, what a crazy matchup. Not a matchup I think we're gonna be seeing tonight, but a matchup nonetheless.
Very true. And speaking of matchups, so we were still waiting for the results of Caterade versus Riazo. They are currently playing their match. It's been a bit, so I'm imagining that's going to a game 5, if I had to guess.
Yeah, judging by who's playing Caterade versus Riazo, I know quite recently Ryuzo has definitely taken some pretty long strides against their like player matchup against Gatorade and have gotten some like very good victories here and there, but nonetheless, like those two are very much go back and forth. It's always like a 3-2 set between the two of them. Usually, it's never quite a blowout. So the fact that it's been going on for this long, not too big of a surprise.
Yeah.
Winner
Right,
is.
yeah, still waiting on that, but yeah, we will be having Lucy going up against the winner of that on stream in just a few short moments, hopefully. Yeah, just want to give a quick shout out to DonCon and Ralston Arcade, hosts of Big 8 tournaments, happen every week. BBTAG bracket every Tuesday. What time do they usually start? Is it 8?
5.
8? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so 5 p.m. Pacific time, 8 p.m. I'm assuming that's Eastern time then. Yeah. So every week, PlayStation brackets open to, I believe, all of NA as well. So, if you like what you see here, definitely be sure to check them out and tune into that. They are also hosting US versus Japan 10v10 that will be happening. I believe it's in June, first or second week in June, and that currently the I wouldn't say contestants, the participants are being determined via qualifiers. So look forward to more of the events from DonCon at ICU Hater on Twitch to see who will make it to be part of the team and who will come out on top in the 10v10 for Big Bang, as it's called. So yeah, shout outs to them. They've been keeping things real with the BB tag scene, and definitely looking forward to seeing how that event turns out to be soon.
Yes, yep. And the meantime, once again, shout outs to the Don Kong crew, always showing up to provide us some BB tag action on Tuesdays. Love you all. But yeah, it looks like the match between Caterade and Riazo has concluded. Judging by like the ping, I think
Yeah.
Caterade won. Like using my what is it called? Intuition. Yeah, I know English. Impressive, I know.
Wild. I don't.
What'd you say to me?
What?
I wished I'd understood.
Anyways, so yeah, we will be having Lucy versus Caterade up next on stream.
Yup.
And this is the winner's semis now. So we have Lucy and Caterade on one side, Razzo and Chop Suey on the other side. Winners of both of these matches determine who goes on to winners finals.
Yeah, definitely. Lucy's I really don't want to say it's the first time here because I feel like they've been here more, but it's definitely the first time I've seen them get this far particularly. Yeah, going to be facing off against the menace that is the Gamerade. Might have an Akasi mirror. Lucy has been swapping between you, Wald, and this apparently. There are 3 characters. There are 4 characters in rotation: Merkaba, Akasi, Narukami, and Waldstein.
Currently 3 characters here are lightning based.
Ah,
I don't think Kuragane has lightning resistance though, so he's going to take normal damage from it all.
I see. That's, you know, what type of resistance would he have? It's like some. I'm not gonna. I'm thinking too hard about this.
Probably if I had to guess, physical resistance maybe.
You know, Lucy definitely does not got the total resistance because they got hit. Oh, unfortunately, didn't get that burst punish in time, and just allowing Lucy to get this corner position here. Yeah, it's gonna be a very quick push block. Just nothing too scary. Go for it. Yeah, actually, footsies.
Oh my god! The Bitatsu actually avoiding the burst from Akatsuki.
Yeah,
Using the spin the meter to kind of, you know, make sure that there's nothing being pressed on the assist. Good unblockable setup. That should be a dead Akatsuki. Well, keyword was should.
yes.
But, yes, barely hanging on by a thread due to whatever that misinput was. Gets the low hit. Trying to bait out a burst with these sways, but still getting some good damage on Narukami. Both characters of Lucy's not looking too hot. Oh, the stagger!
Yeah, and that Narukami is looking not just hot, he's gone. Yo, for a match.
And it looks like the same can be said of this Akatsuki. Down for the count. Caterade taking the first game.
Yup. And just one of those classics, man. Caterade. He starts Kuro gaming and suddenly you're dead. That's I don't know how many times I can say it. It's just such a heavy momentum based player. No matter what, it's like, you know, not quite as squishy as the double 16Ks that we saw from Broske, but like nonetheless, you still saw how fast that entire set was.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, that's definitely a very classic kind of Caterade specific round start is the super jump parry. Very hard to punish.
Found it hilarious that there was the gets back into the combo. I was worried he was gonna try and find a way to get into the combo again.
It was just like, hey, no, that didn't drop. Get me back in there. Oh, yeah, gonna be getting that DP bait. This is a very good chunk of damage here on this Narukami.
I think this is. Oh well,
it's
close. If he was able to build up the meter, yeah, it would be dead.
Well, you okay? He almost did.
He almost did, but then at that point the combo dropped.
Yeah.
Oh, what a trade!
Oh my God, he was ready.
Oh, and he was even more ready for the DP afterwards. Holy cow!
Oh, yeah, Caterade is on a roll. All the right calls here for him. In the corner, says something unblockable, reads the push block as well, but whiffs that. But he's still going to be moving through the Lucy, getting some of that pressure started. But it's all just staggers right now. Nice parries through everything. And we're actually playing footsies. We're actually playing footsies here in this game. Oh, Etier Tatsu able to clip Lucy all the way up into the heavens. This is now a one-touch situation here. You gotta be very careful in the shift sway, able to take him out. Yeah, that's a second game there for Caterade.
Yeah, and you know, at the end there, it was just Caterade doing the cha-cha slide. You know, slide to the left, slide to the right, and Lucy, unfortunately, not able to follow those directions.
What? It's hard. You're asking me to dance in the middle of combat? I ain't gonna do it, I'm gonna hit! Yeah, and it's just been all Caterade here for sure, and it's not, I don't feel like it's necessarily a matter of team combat at this point, it's just a matter of, you're letting Caterade get going, but maybe some like additional pressiness, yeah, getting those big meaty claws in might be able to kind of quell Caterade more in the mid range, and provided that also Wald has 20k health and will be able to survive a lot more hits before they go down a character. So yeah, let's see how this pick goes. Yeah, that's gonna be a punish actually. And already started off with a happy birthday. Man, yeah, this entire set has just been very rough for Lucy. Gets
Oh,
the
the
delayed
delayed air
overhead.
dash.
That was a fuzzy.
Oh,
attempt.
blocks the fuzzy. Oh, but not able to block the active swap cross up, and that's not quite dead. Yeah, Waldstein enjoying that 20k health life right there. Barely hanging on by a thread, but still looking very good. Oh god, that was very dangerous for Lucy. Looking very good for Caterade right now, though. At full health on both characters. And yeah, Lucy really having to mount some kind of ah man, I can't even formulate words right now. It's not looking good. That should be dead.
Yeah, she gone. As long as there's not a drop. Yeah, that Lucy, that 20k health on Weinstein gave them a little bit more breathing room, but the overwhelming oppressiveness from Caterade through this entire set proved to be too much there for Lucy, and that's a very, very dominant 3-0 sweep here for Caterade. Duh. It was his game. There's nothing more that I can say to this game. Like all the classic stuff you can expect from Caterade, he executed it absolutely perfectly. No breathing room, tons of damage. That snowball, like it's not a snowball anymore. That's a full-on avalanche.
Absolutely, and it was just, yeah, it didn't really seem like Lucy was ready for a lot of those situations. Either that, or just didn't really have much of an answer to get out of them. So, yeah, it'd be like that, especially against somebody like Caterade. Not really, like you're not being prepared for that, I guess. But hopefully, they're able to get the run back soon.
Yes, Lucy still on the top 8 side of the losers bracket. Yeah, gonna need to get some dubs if they don't even want a chance to get that run back against Caterade. Who, yeah, sitting in the winner's final side, has to fight the winner between Razo and Chop Suey. I feel like it's very much a classic set nowadays here at WNF. Two very, very prominent performers and two people that usually you'll see hover around like the top 4, like maybe even sitting there in grand finals type of situation. So this will be a very close set for sure.
Absolutely, but unfortunately, we do have a situation. Razo is also playing Strive, and unfortunately has to be called for their match there. So we will be a little bit delayed on showing you that match. But we will be having a match in losers decided here in just a moment. Hopefully this, because Mustache Villain and Mr. Race are already playing off stream. Riazo and HBK Man, hopefully their set is just about to finish up, and we'll have a stream match between winner of that versus Asta CJ.
Yep. Master CJ has been someone that we haven't seen all night, but looking at the dominance they've been having in the loser side of the bracket, 3-0 against Copycat, 3-0 against Midori, 3-0 even against Puns, and yeah, definitely I know them for being a very strong player. Plays that, I believe, Heart Seth? Yeah, Heart Seth, which is a very eccentric team for sure, with 2 characters that I can't say they don't necessarily wouldn't work together because it's got Seth on it. Seth got some war crimes, but definitely an unconventional Heart team for sure, but has been very, very strong with it. hasn't shown up to a lot of WNS, at least from my memory, but now currently sitting pretty there on the loser side of top 8. And yeah, I'm still waiting between Ariazo and HBK Man. See who gets to fight that menace. I mean, it's hard, I know. And anyone who plays hard is just a menace, because that character is something else.
Lon, aren't you HCH?
Yeah, I know. Menace non-derogatory.
Okay, because I was going to say, I don't know if your boss is going to like to hear that.
Look, it's objectively true. Like, it is. That character's spooky. I love her.
I will agree. I mean, I'm not tied to HCH, so I can say really whatever I want. And yes, no, I agree. She is a menace. But see, counter argument. Don't be put in a situation.
Absolutely. You know, if Harano puts you in a situation, just block the simple 3,654 way cross up. That's also a safe jump. That can also be an empty jump low. That also can be a fake cross up, and also steals your lunch money. Heart smirk.
Don't forget
Probably the
about
lunch money you would have. Probably the lunch money that you would have used by claiming the code for the match arena.
Yes. Go do
Yeah,
the
you know-
match arena.
You know, it's simple. Like it makes up for the lunch money that you lost. Actually, you know, you just gotta do that. Oh, I lost like 25 cents. This little girl, you know, mixed me so much, she took my money. Well, you just because you have no money doesn't mean you still can't contribute. There's a claim code button right there.
Yeah.
I'm telling you people to click the claim code button.
Yeah. Look,
Because guess what? We still have. Let me just verify this real quick. We still have 34 codes left.
yeah. Do it. We're watching. Just do it. It's quick and easy. It's 25 cents. It ain't that hard. Or else, if you don't do the match arena code, not only will you not get apple pie, but Heart I Know will hit you with the 4,460,000 way mix. That's a safe jump. You don't want to get hit by that. No one wants to have to get hit by that, but it'll happen. So do it.
Thank you
That's
to
just-
the 2 people who used codes, by the way, during this time.
Thank you. But yeah. Shoutouts to her. I don't know. That character is sick.
All right, still waiting on the score from Riazo and HBK Man set. Oh, okay, so it was 3-2 for Riazo. And we will be having Master CJ and Riazo on stream next.
Alright. Yeah, definitely a player matchup that is very much new to me. And when it comes to art in general, there's a lot of kind of stuff that you really do need to be aware of when you're fighting hard idol. Homing dash in general is a super strong tool that requires very specific options that have to deal with it properly, and sometimes your characters just don't have those options. You know, back homing, especially, you know, in full invul move can really catch you slacking in a lot of situations. And yeah, as mentioned before, her mix-up potential is absolutely insane. And part of the reason is just like the Heart player, they press JC and they're not gonna know where they're going. So how are you gonna know where you're gonna go? Like that's there are just so many like things that you have to be aware about with Heart. I know, but she can be manageable. It's just easier said than done, for sure. Especially when you're being backed by like a character like Seth, who can you know, place that 6P orb and kind of help her in the air, and just also add to her mixed potential game, allowing for some pretty nasty kind of sandwich cross combo situations off anything. It's just like, hey, maybe you block the 4,000 way mix, but suddenly the 5P's on the other side, and it's just like you gotta eat another one. It's super spooky.
You know, I see Master CJ in the chat. I don't see him in the lobby.
He get in the lobby. It's your turn. Yeah, gotta get in here, buddy. You gotta show the power of love. ACH supports you because you play hard. That it's as easy as that. Shout out to the Open Council homies.
And then, I was gonna make another comment, but he's in here. He's in here.
Yes. Locked in without a heart, Seth. Against Uriazu, what I'm presuming going to be playing Makoto Yumi. No, Makoto Akiko. Yeah.
Interesting.
Ryazo definitely like the type of player that's very much a Makoto loyalist. So they play a lot of Makoto. Makoto Yumi is 100% their main team, but has been, I don't want to say recently been kind of messing around with other teams, but definitely has been, like just trying to experiment around like just a couple other teams like my Makoto, my Yosuke, and right now I'm going to be playing with Makoto Akihiko, which is not a team I've really seen too much.
Here we go! Heart Idol, ready to... Can't escape from crossing fate! Fight!
Oh yeah, already like homing straight into that 5P, but she's a wasp. She never leaves. She wants to give you the power of love. Very nice block on that empty jump low though. But this heart has yet to be locked down in the slightest. Still just coming in nice back homing out of that pressure as well.
Oh, blocks the mix. Amazing. Yeah, unfortunately doesn't block. Whoa, the anti-air coming in clutch on that burst. Hart can be taking this. Oh god. Oh, unfortunate. That I don't think that could have led to death, but it would have been very close.
Yeah, for sure. And we see Ryazo here playing. You know, Aki doesn't necessarily have like the greatest airborne buttons in terms of reach, but it's kind of no matter what.
In terms of speed, though,
Yeah,
I feel like that's what mainly matters.
Yeah, like in terms of speed for sure. Like normally you want some long buttons on hard, but like Aki's buttons are just so fast in the air, and kind of air to airing is like basically your only option against Heart. So like we're probably gonna be seeing a lot of that from Ryazo, because that's how you beat Heart, just air. Oh no! Got that 2C check. Both those characters are very low, but actually not going to be fishing for a kill on either of them. Very surprised about that decision for sure, but will be killing off that Makoto.
Oh no! Could have followed up and killed off the Heart. At least that is going to kill. Oh, choosing. I think Master CJ was going for a button press. Oh, that should have been dead.
Yeah, just didn't quite get that Akihiko combo
No,
in time.
No! Oh my god, it hit!
Oh god, oh god, oh god!
Is that an Astral?
Astral him. What a way to freaking end that game.
Okay, so unlike Big 8, we don't operate on Astral permadeath rules here. So he can still pick that character if he, it's not killed off. But I do have to say, oh man, Ryazo. Oh, that was hard. He could have won 3 times over.
Yeah, and I'll be fair, Akihiko combos not necessarily the easiest thing to pull off in the world, but like you gotta show up, pull up with that at a tournament. You gotta get some of those basic bombos now. Yeah, it's just like, all right, my Aki's cringe. I'm swapping back to Yumi, and yeah, team comfort and everything going to be helping out quite a bit, for sure. And Yeah, that match, despite kind of that Aki unfamiliarity, was definitely very close. So adding the Yumi on top of it, probably gonna give
It'll do.
Rialto a lot more.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it will.
I
Especially with all of these active swaps that Ryuzo is catching CJ on.
Oh, yeah, it's a freaking actual moth to a flame there. Ran straight into it, but yeah, that moth is still attracted to the light, and that light seems to be Makoto. Is pressing a button here? No,
Did hit the
yeah.
Seth, but unfortunately, yeah, not quite hitting the point character either.
Gotcha. Zooming in. Very nice conversion there from the home and cancel, not home and cancel necessarily.
Oh, whoa. Okay, that could have been really bad. Fortunate for Master CJ that Seth was able to get out of that combo.
Yeah, tried to air hard, but she came in zooming a little bit too fast, just losing that air exchange and gets frame trapped here. Oh, drops the combo! Could have been a potential, a lot of damage once again, running straight into that light ball. Yeah,
Going
this
to be
should
killing
be a
off the
kill.
Makoto, yeah. And not quite working out as well with this Yumi pick.
Yeah, definitely, but we got the power of 5A, able to catch, I know pretty much everyone, but particularly catching this set, going to be a nice chunk of damage here, and definitely putting him in a one-touch scenario, and just push block out, still keep him in.
Oh my god,
Oh
what a
my
hit.
god, oh my god!
The JC!
Cross up save 780 overhead, that's safe unblocked for everyone. Yo, mash that 5A, oh, unfortunately ran it. Are we gonna see another Astral? Are you gonna do it to him?
No, not quite.
Yeah. Unfortunately, though, I feel like he could have potentially killed if he went into something else, but nonetheless, able to frame trap there. Give him the heart smirk, too. And that is going to be there. Is Master CJ's second game.
Looking, looking pretty rough for Riazo. Saying, has Yosuro sweep in his name? I don't know, man. Looking like a Master CJ sweep to me.
Yeah, for sure. And I mean, I gotta say, Makoto and like Yumi inherently not two characters well suited to fight hard, and we're kind of seeing it here play out because you really want to have long buttons against hard to air her, and well, Makoto does not have long buttons, and Yumi, while she does have a pretty good like sizable button in the air, it is much slower than what Hart can like dish out. So like, it's gonna be rough trying to air for sure.
Well, whatever he needs to do, he needs to figure out how to do it quick because, I mean, yeah, this is tournament life now.
Yeah. Nice jump out of the situation, but not deterred, going to be mashing out 100%. Yeah, swap back over to the heart. This is what's been the problem for sure here. Using those JCs just to like get something, and finally the moth running into the light and running into this sandwich situation, but she is DPing out of it.
The CJ DPing there, yeah, being a little bit more aware of the situation that Riazo likes to put him in with those sandwiches.
Yeah, it's Makoto, prepping those Makoto. I'm not gonna pretend I don't know what assist that is. Oh, very nice backcombing.
Somehow push blocks and ends up there. I don't know how, but okay.
Oh,
What a conversion.
Yeah, and the 6B able to hook it up for the burst punish as well. This is Sandwich 2 trying to go for some TRs, fun those 2 A hits, but Hart, I know, just hitting on some side. It was every side at once.
Very brave to mash 2A in that situation on Oki.
Yeah, no fear of the safe jump. Oh, yeah! You swap over, like, she's coming straight back in. Master CJ, though, like, gotta mention, this heart is looking really low. Oh, no, yeah, you gotta get her out right now. Just gonna be raw tagging from full screen, relatively safe. Playing very defensively until it goes in, trying to get that 214C.
Trying to play around with these orbs. You know, play the mid game, I guess. Oh, good block on the active swap, but unfortunately could not tech the throw.
Yeah, DP combos unfortunately drop it. Got that 5P hit, but didn't believe in it. Yeah. Oh, that was definitely a super, and definitely, man, that was some horror right there. Not only just misinput their super, ran into the Seth Orb too. Like this is actually tragic. This is.
It's dead?
Uh,
I think
she
it's
might.
dead.
Look. I don't want it to be dead, considering how. Oh my god. Actually hoed. Actually hoed. Let's hope for Yazo.
Which way is she facing? What happened?
What happened? Seth is dead.
I mean, Seth's definitely fucking dead, but, yeah, don't know what to think of the situation. Ryazo, you know, has the life lead thanks to Resonance, but, you know, still... Oh, no!
Oh no, he keeps on getting hoed! He keeps on getting hoed!
He's had so many opportunities to get the kills. Oh, yeah, still trying to go for these TRMs. Unfortunately, not quite getting the right timing for these. Oh, he gets met air to air. Fortunately, yeah, does not have to worry about being astral, but still not looking great. Oh, that is going to be
Oh no.
a whiffed super into a kill, and Master CJ taking the set 3-0.
Man. That's just unfortunate. Oh god. Yeah, freaking actually just hoed. Actually just hoed.
Well, he did it to himself.
Unfortunate.
I'm just gonna say it. He did it to himself. He didn't have the win the first round, and that was really just that was just really the slippery slope right there.
Man. Yeah. Flubbing it for the first game, and unfortunately, the game flubbing it for him for the third game. Yeah, that's. I'm sorry.
I hate to see it, but unfortunately we are okay. We have Chop Suey and Ryazo, or not Ryazo, Chop Suey and Razo. Unfortunately, we have another black screen situation.
What?
Okay. So we're gonna wait to see them connect to each other in the public lobby and see how that works out.
We've been through this song and dance before. Welcome to PC Tag, everyone. You might be wondering, this isn't PC Tag, it's PS4 Tag. It's always PC Tag. It doesn't
You
matter.
can never escape. You can never escape from it.
You can be playing a different game. You could be playing like Mahjong in real life. If something goes wrong, anything goes wrong, it's PC Tag's fault.
True. True.
Man. It's just like, why? Why does this happen?
To happen. Like,
I
it
don't
doesn't make sense for it to happen either.
Why? I just want to go one freaking WNF without this. Just any of this. things. I thought rollback would be our savior. And I swear to God, the problems that we've had for so gosh darn long, they're still here.
All right, they're back in it, ready to go.
Please, for the love of God, work. I don't. Thank God. Thank.
All right, getting into it. Razzo versus Chop Suey. Chop Suey going with the Adachi Izuyoi, and Razzo going with, of course, a true Okada Hakumen.
Yes, we can finally play BBTAG. And yeah, Chop Suey locking it into the team I'm definitely not unfamiliar with, but not something I would necessarily expect from. This is the former team. Oh my God.
I mean, it's a good thing that wasn't a happy birthday. But even so, still an unfortunate situation to be in. Stuck in the corner. Good burst point. Unfortunately, it's met air to air. That looked really weird, but loses the corner. So, well, you know, loses the corner, but really gets them into the other corner. So,
Yeah, and able to get that counter hit punish as well here on the Adachi. Not going to be a lot of damage, but nonetheless, both the Chop Suey's characters on the brink of death, one touch scenario, one mix away from, you know, hit him with the bonk. Yeah, the low into the bonk. Very nice backdash, actually. Jesus Christ, that should be yeah, that's a gone. Dead Izuyoi for sure. Yeah. You know, this version of Jin doesn't like you, Sabaki. I don't know what to say.
yeah, it was essentially just from corner to corner, Chop being stuck and not really being able to find a way out of any of these situations. And, I mean, he's not going to go for the low the third time, is he? Turns out he did! And that was what ended up killing Adachi. And yeah, just Razzo having really a response for like pretty much almost every single option that Chop could have had in that situation.
Yeah.
I am the executor of justice. Face me.
Unfortunate there, Chop Suey. That's kind of the thing about Adachi teams is like if they can't get going, it's usually pretty rough. And yeah, we didn't get to see a lot of like AZU shenanigans. Just Razzo staying constantly on top of the Adachi, which I mean that's what you really need to do against him. And also very good areas too, but that was an excellent answer from Chop Suey's side. Going to be getting this very nice happy birthday combo, but just slapping back, going in with the 5A. Not going to be getting a punish there on the whiffed noodle hand. I'm just going to call it the noodle hand. Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah, no, that's appropriate.
Alright, yeah, just both of them waiting for one of them to do something. Yeah, slash out those Izuyoi projectiles. Oh yeah, not ready to go in and punish. Got hit by that 6P raw, but just not getting anything. Oh, I was like, you're just gonna let the BZU like rock in your face, buddy? Oh yeah, that yeah, going to be choosing which character is going to be meeting their untimely doom, maybe? Yeah, kind of close there actually with the Merkaba being 18k, but nonetheless had enough resources in order to seal out a deal with the Merkaba, but our Hakumen coming in with quite the low amount of health. Okay, yeah, not going to be a punish.
Trying to call out some kind of Zio option from Chop, but Chop just, knowing that is a possibility and just choosing to be like, yeah, I'm gonna be patient here.
Yeah, just being chilling. Got that 5A hit, but not quite believing in it. This is very much a game completely in control of Chop Stewie. And I think with this last hit, we'll be taking their first game. Game 2 going over to Chop Stewie.
That is correct.
Yeah. A lot of very patient play on both sides of like that game for sure. Very much different from Razo's like kind of full on offense of the first game, and kind of interesting for sure because playing passively against like Adachi teams is generally kind of a recipe for eating a BZ to the face. But interesting
Yeah.
enough,
No, go ahead. Go
sorry.
ahead.
Like,
No, go ahead.
interestingly enough, not a lot of like options being thrown out there from the Adachi side, just kind of peppering with Easioi, which is very interesting to see. A lot of Adachi players would take that opportunity to set up like Zio stuff. Oh my god. I look away from a second. Why is Easioi almost freaking dead?
Because she got hit. That's
So
all you
true.
need to know. She just got hit.
So true. Yeah, it's just sorry.
But yeah, I feel like once again, Chop's just trying to be a little bit cautious with like setting up an EZOs or anything because I mean, of course, one of the things is Hakumen being able to cut projectiles with his sword, so you got to be aware of that. But also, it's just kind of like, well, you don't want to try and set anything too fancy up because I mean, you see something like this.
Yeah.
That's dead.
Yeah, that's it. Like, despite how that combo looked, that was almost burst safe. Oh my god, yeah, the backdashes, man, on point here for Razo. He's been very successful at just avoiding all of them, and yeah, that's like goodbye, Easioi.
She's gone, evaporated, nothing, no trace.
Yep, there is nothing left, but yeah, it's a corpse. God. And I mean, that was like a freaking 2A starter, I think, from Razo, and that still did like 12k. Like, in those 2v1s, it's so imperative that you like really don't get hit while they have like even 2 bars, because you'll very easily get blown up. Like, it's...
I mean, that is one of those teams that can set up that full charge Shippu, and it's just like, yeah, you don't want to get hit by that. Like, even at the end of a combo, it's still, if that's fully charged, that's that's chunking your life bar, even if you're 20k.
It doesn't matter who you are. Full charge Shimpu, like, I think that does like 4 or like 5k minimum. So like, god. Almost a very nice conversion there, actually. Oh, but that is a very unfortunate happy birthday. I mean, I think on the bright side, yeah, you can't do full charge Shimpu and get happy birthday. But looked on the bright side of life, and we are currently looking at maybe a perfect here. I think Chop Suey just gave up. Like, straight up.
No, that might be the case. I don't know, but that was 18 seconds on the clock.
That was game 4. They got hit. Happy birthday. You know what we're talking about? Last game, like, if you caught without burst, you're freaking dead. Gone. Ceased from this world. Perished. That, damn, yeah. Razo taking a very, very, very dominant 4th game, and Chop Suey losing it, but still has that loser side of the bracket to run through. But yeah, that was yabai, to say the least.
Yeah, it's not. You hate to see that happen, but it's just like, It'd be like that sometimes. That's BB tag.
Yeah, you know what it is, the BB tag.
Yeah, up next, coming off of that, well, we do have our winners finals lined up. It will be Caterade versus Razzo in winners finals, but we are going to be going down again into the losers bracket for losers quarters. Up first, Chop Suey versus Mustached Villain. After that, no, not Chop Suey. Lucy versus Mustached Villain. I'm reading. I was looking just through that. Anyways, so Lucy versus Mustache Villain on one side of losers quarters, Chop Suey versus Master CJ on the other side.
Alright. Yeah, that is entirety of yeah, top 5 decided. Yeah.
Yep.
More BB that. Yeah. Let's see, Lucy versus Mustache Villain. Very excited to see this set. And Lucy currently locked in with what I like to dub Raiden's favorite team, freaky Gordhide. Yeah, I don't know if she is going to commit to that, because that certainly is a team. I mean, any team is going to be a team with Gordo on it, but like this one particularly is it's kind of yikes. But going against Mustache Villain, Teddy, Taylor, Mika Tang, I think she's just picking random teams at this point. We just gotta wait for Mustache Villain to get into the room. Yeah. This is Villain.
All right, just making sure, ping them again just to make sure they see it.
For sure. They do be streaming the run right now, so we can peek in and see if they're what they're doing.
What do you see, Lon?
I see him. I hear him typing. I hear him.
There he is.
Yeah, I. The first thing I come in as soon as I see it is like, is it caps lock? So yeah. Just
Yeah, they're
trying.
good to go going into it.
Yeah. See versus Mustache Villain. Mustache Villain. Saw him earlier. Had a kind of unfortunate set against Razzo, but got in some clean dubs since then. 3-0 victory versus New Smile, 3-1 victory over Mystery Racer. So yeah. I mean, when it comes to Mustache Villain, anything or anyone has got to be really careful about what they do, because like he's got it. He's got a lot of setups, but my god, what a start. Everyone died.
Everyone except for Waldstein just got hit. He was saying like, "No, I'm not having none of that shit," and he's still not having none of that shit. Able to anti-air the burst, going to be getting his corner positioning on the Taker, trying to get a follow-up afterwards, and Mustache Villain going for a wedge catapult to no avail.
Yeah, we are already in the Waldstein blender for sure. Oh yeah, try to go for the overhead there. Uses that opportunity to be active swap to get in this Teddy, but very good 5P call. Excuse me. Yeah,
Still maintaining that corner pressure, just not letting Mustache Villain get out at all.
Yeah, the Narukami is just proving to be a little bit too much here. Ooh, actually went for the sandwich setup, and yeah, I thought there was going to be a kill there on that Tager, but the reset afterward, keep it all meter positive. Oh, unfortunately, dropping that confirm off the throw definitely could have just been the game right there. Mustache Villain giving another chance at life, but yeah, gotta be careful about the toy. Doesn't matter if you make him block, he is still coming at you. I got hit.
I definitely got hit.
Good combo. Unfortunately, I'm gonna be catching onto the super, but still very, very difficult so far. But I mean, all these mixes coming out from Teddy have been hitting. Drops that combo, hits that another cross up JC2. Yeah, Mustache Villain has made some pretty good progress. Oh, but a DP be getting hit. Nice tech on the throw though. Gotta be careful. And yeah, just this very simple air to air will be sealing off that first game here for Lucy.
Gotta say, yeah, it was looking pretty rough for Villain, but I feel like he was able to make a good comeback because he was able to get out of that corner. Like a lot of that corner pressure from Lucy was just keeping him locked in, and it's a shame that only after, you know, the Tager was dead was whenever he was actually able to get something going.
Yeah, I mean it's an Arakami team, so like obviously the corner pressure is going to be absolutely insane, and yeah. God. And we are back to the corner, but an unfortunate misspacing there, allowing them just, you know, batter away their troubles. Oh yeah, try to go for maybe a tier M call, mashed out afterwards, but was unsuccessful. Ooh,
Calls out the option. I got hit.
There's so many things are getting hit, and a very good conversion there off that bomb. Yeah, activate the CC right now. Where are you going?
Where did he go?
Where did he come from? Where did he go? Where did he come from? Kanai Joe. God. Yeah, mashing out. Should be able to actually invul. Yeah, through the barrel. Just very good awareness there to go into the super early just to prevent anything happening. Gets that to a check. Yeah, spending the cash once again. Wants back into the corner. Slam him down.
Oh,
nice backdash.
What a backdash, but just wasn't prepared to punish.
Ooh, yeah, had no meter for Spark Bolt there, but the wedge catapult. This is gonna be quite the sizable chunk of damage. Yeah, that's unblockable. You gotta hold that, buddy. And has that 2 bars on deck. As long as there's a super, this should be a kill.
Yo.
Once again, showing off one of those kind of crazy setups that the Teddy Tager can do. Wedge unblockable setup is super spooky to have to deal with.
Especially since it's wedge catapult and that damage is practically unscaled for a bit.
Yeah, it's just like I believe too if he does it right, it's also like DP and like super safe. So it's like, man, God, that's spooky.
Yeah, you don't want to be on the receiving end of that at all.
It's like, man, I watch it. I'm like, yo, Tager got some disgusting, nasty schmicks with this. It's crazy. Like, you know, Mustache Villain can keep up a lot of those like crazy shenanigans. Well, he fell out too. What happened?
Getting hit, I don't know, but all I know is Teddy is not looking too good after this combo is going to be done. And it's been 12 seconds.
Yep. And he's almost dead.
And he is dead.
And he's dead. Teddy is deady.
All the regretty.
Never forgetty.
Rip in spaghetti, but oh wow, the double overhead.
Yeah, and you know, we said this in the set against Razo for sure. Merkava is not exactly the best matchup for Tager. Can just play this mid-game range so well. No 5C. Like, I mean, it's just like, what do you do? What do you do? Because like you try to do something and then you just get hit.
You suffer. That's what you do.
Oh, very nice block on the cross up, but couldn't quite punish or block that low. Don't know if this is a kill. This is very close for sure.
It's 20k. It's really rough to tell, but just barely not enough. And, you
Yeah.
know, I respect the decision.
Yeah, you know, back against the wall, you got to do something crazy. Forward tech get B, it was just sniffed out, unfortunately. Yeah, Merkava, Akatsuki proven to be quite the potent switch for sure. And yeah, we're going straight into it. Mustache Villain definitely, like, doesn't really play too many other teams. Like, they might play it here and there, but Teddy Tager is, like, their tried and true. Very, 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 very rarely will you see them swap off it. And yeah, ride and die what you know best. It's not a bad way to go.
True, but I mean, it's still suffering whenever it's like, well, all I have left is Tager.
Yeah, really wants to make sure it's Teddy and not Tager as the solo character. But that's just how the cookie crumbles somehow. Oh yeah, Tager is not having fun, and he's not even on point right now. Nice block on the overhead, but has to block the second one.
That's like what we saw before. 2 of them in a row. Who expects the second one? Not me, that's for sure. Whatever the case may be, once again, looking like Teddy is almost down, but able to burst in the Tager. Hopefully, yeah, I was gonna say hopefully make some smart assist calls, but no, you gotta get him out of there.
Yeah, I really don't agree with this. No burst. Okay, yeah, has to raw tag out and be clipped. But man, MV, very good delay push block actually, but you gotta get out eventually. And okay, yeah, it finally did, but we're back in. Like, Merkava gets free reign over this man. This sucks.
The ride never ends.
The ride never ends, indeed. Okay, look. You have to block so much. You just gotta hold all this. Oh,
very good
believed.
push block once again to get out of that unblockable situation, and gets the corner swap as well.
Yeah, unblockable. Definitely better to take the assist than the wedge.
Jeez, the combos.
Indeed.
And what was looking really rough for Mustached Villain is now looking so much better, able to take it to a 1v1 situation.
I don't think
1v2 situation. 1v2 situation, but yeah, gonna be able to get the cross comp
He might be able
activated.
to kill off this, unironically.
He might be able to kill, and with the Mystery Food X unscaled damage, actually going to be killing off the Akatsuki and tying it up 2-2.
See, that is a prime example there of just the amount of labbing MV has done with this team. Because you look at the meter, you look at the scaling, and you're like, no way I'm dead. No way I'm dead, right? And then he pulls out the mystery food, and then it's just like, suddenly, your health bar is not looking so hot. Like,
Suddenly you're eating a lot of unscaled damage there, buddy.
Yeah. Very good. Able to actually bring it back from the jaws of defeat. But this Merkava, like, yeah, it hasn't swapped yet. Like, the Merkava is still there, and that's 2,000% been the problem character here for MV. And like, you're letting him start again. Ooh, maybe a burst bait there. Aw, yeah, safe jump. Fortunately, I'm not gonna say anything. Okay, not dead yet. Bruh? Oh, yeah, panic DP in that scenario. Okay, you know what? On the bright side, the Merkava is not currently on point, and you know what? We're going to abuse this.
The tick throw with the command grab.
Oh yeah, gets hit with a meaty. Oh wait, he might be gone.
That's dead.
Oh my god, yeah. Lucy, stop playing. Oh no! Oh my god! Yeah, freaking Lucy stopped playing Merkaba just for a second, and it's suddenly freaking down one character. But I mean, the terror, it never stops. The ride never ends.
It
The
never
ride
ends.
never ends. But yeah, left here, at least here with Solo Teddy. Good start here, baiting the DP. Yeah, free resonance call too. Oh, where are we going? We are moving. Oh no! Yeah, hit that anti-air 2C, but unfortunately drops the combo. Potentially game losing there, gets hit by the barrel. But oh my god, so much shit being built up. The Merkava is such a high health total. But gets hit with the ice!
Just takes the ice. Oh my goodness. Oh, very smart to actually get them into the. Oh no!
He did it! I can't believe he DP'd there. That scenario could not have been what he wanted in a tragic way to lose that set. Looking very close there. Mustache villain digging so deep to fight the evil that is Merkava, but just maybe panicked a little bit too much there, and Mustache villain losing the set 3-2 against Lucy. But you know what? He's winning in my heart.
I think he's winning in everyone's hearts. It's always a shame, but it's always wonderful to see him play. Oh, next time for sure.
So close yet so far.
But yeah, with that, Lucy will be going on to loser semis, and we'll be fighting the winner of this set that we have up next, Chop Suey versus Master CJ.
Yep. Chop Suey, you know, not feeling the Adachi anymore. Gonna go back to the tried and true. Yeah, Chie Izuyoi, the main squeeze.
Just try to take our dynamic duo on. I dare you.
Alright, yeah. This is definitely going to be a very cursed matchup because there is going to be a lot of airborne characters. Oh wow, very nice conversion to start off with though. Now, where's she going?
I wish I could tell you.
I wish I could tell you too. Oh, very nice backdash.
Oh. Unfortunate, but able to set up another sandwich situation. Not quite. Oh, what an anti-air! But still trying to get these burst baits.
Yeah, Chop Suey so far able to kind of get away from this heart and does find the overhead check. Unfortunately, not going to be baiting that burst. All right, ooh, very good check there with the JA. Such a slow game so far.
It really has been. We're already 50 seconds in, and only now is somebody getting close to being in the red.
Yeah. Oh,
very bad burst timing coming from Chop Suey. Is that dead? No, that's not dead. The minimum damage is high, but it's not that high.
Especially here with the single target multi-target DAC. The orb clipping the freaking easy way on the way in, but not going to be a full punish.
Agni Astra kind of saving her a little bit. Where the orb was.
Just do it!
I mean, hey, if it works, it works.
So true. Okay, yeah, not burst safe there.
A little bit bad timing with that assist call. I am surprised that he blocked that.
Bro, what side did that hit on? The answer is yes.
Well, that is going to be Chie going down for the count. All up to solo Izuyoi. With some red life to get, but not too much. And unfortunately not going to be getting that. Able to recover from the hit stun and the orb, keeping Izui locked in just long enough for Master CJ to be able to take the first game.
Yup. And yeah, I could say like Chop Suey is doing their best to kind of navigate around Heart homing and kind of peppering out with JCs, but I think just kind of a nice thing while Chia JC is really good against Heart when it comes out. That button is pretty slow, and like Heart can build up so much air momentum to kind of punish it. So like Chop Suey's been kind of deterred from going and like trying to do it, and Easy not having like really good air-to-air buttons has also been kind of struggling. So like it's kind of just a matter of like maybe playing. I don't know. It's hard. How do you beat Heart?
Just meter air to air. That's what you gotta do.
Trying to do that for sure, but it's been so rough.
Oh no! The assist hitting the DP counter, but unfortunately not hitting the point. And yeah, that's gonna be a dead Chie.
Yeah, go into
Also
the
just
super.
Also, just want to be take this brief moment to shout out Mustache Villain for the raid. Thank you so very much.
Oh hell yeah! No. Make sure you guys go check out his content. Always willing to show out him, make some great stuff. But yeah, gotta go back to our
All that
match.
being said, Chop Suey's Easy Way really putting in the work right now. Oh my God, almost killing off the Heart, able to bait the burst on the Seth. And mounting a comeback. Oh, the double overhead.
Yeah, it's been giving so much value so far into the grab. Yeah, the freaking girl does not stop moving, bro.
Didn't you just DP it? To
I
save
don't
the
know.
meter?
Maybe. Keep it safe.
I guess, but whatever the case may be, doesn't really have the meter to work with. I don't think it's going to be enough.
Yeah, might be able to run out the resonance at the very least. Yeah, no Astral in play. That's the hugest thing Chop Suey had to worry about there. But the freaking solo Izuyoi comeback of Legends was made. Barely even a scratch on her too. Just very good pressure, very good just awareness there. Good punishes. It's just been like, yeah, masterful Izuyoi play.
Absolutely, and tying it up 1-1 due to that. We haven't really been seeing too much of the Chie, honestly.
Yeah, definitely. I guess it's just been a struggle to kind of like find her footing there, but I mean, we saw when the Izuyoi comes out that they start going crazy.
Absolutely, and it's hopefully they're able to get a lot more Chie shenanigans, because honestly, yeah, that's one of the things that I generally fear whenever I'm playing against Chop is I don't want to get hit by that Chie, because I've seen the setups this guy can do. But whatever the case may be, Izuyoi going to be taking some hits. Master CJ getting this corner positioning, Chop push blocking out, but still Chie is just not quite coming into clutch as much as he would like, but able to get a happy birthday off of that. Unfortunately, does not have meter though, so not able to be as as threatening with it as he could have been. Still though, getting the grab, keeping this corner positioning locked in on the Heart. It's the reset.
Yeah, nice back homing, but you still got to deal with all this Chie pressure. Good JC usage as well. You're home. It's the corner now. Oh no.
And this is what I was talking about. That should be dead.
Yeah, he's gone. Power charge.
Oh,
Oh,
no!
misses it. Oh, and panic DP too. Master CJ firing back here with a very simple panic to a punish, but more importantly, you know, not dead. And hits the low too. It's suddenly, yeah, you know, still favorable for Chop Suey nonetheless, but gotta be careful about that Chie now.
Absolutely, it is what was looking to be a very, very one-sided game is now a little bit more even thanks to that.
Very nice area.
Still trying to go for those same setups, but unfortunately, yeah, not being burst safe enough. And unfortunately, yeah, that's going to be Seth going down. Up to solo Chie. Oh, that could have been a really big whiff punish, but able to get the overhead nonetheless afterwards. And kill Chop up 2-1 in the set now.
Yup.
Back into it once again. Yep. This is Master CJ's tournament life now. Has to win 2 games in a row to be able to move on.
The justice I wait for me. Can't escape from crossing fate. Fight.
To see the Easy has been the consistent issue here in this set for Master CJ, because my god, the mix is insane.
Definitely see the amount of proficiency that he has, that Chop Suey has with the Easy character. I feel like, you know, we saw him playing, you know, Adachi with this character a little bit, and I feel like that might be a little bit of a reason as to why the Chie isn't doing as much as we're used to seeing. Maybe been focused on that sort of team comp and hasn't really been focusing on the Chie as much.
Yeah, definitely, but nonetheless, still getting good amount of footing. Yeah, starting off strong here with this throw bait. Yeah, go into the corner, get the throw, keep it all burst safe too. That Heart Ino is bleeding now, and Chop Suey has a pretty significant advantage. And Master CJ still keeping her in, which is very risky for sure.
I was gonna say, yeah, able to swap out, but unfortunately swapping out right there into a Sonic Saber, and not looking too good for CJ. Really has to find a way to somehow manage and you know, manage his way through you know, everything that's happening from Chop, and currently still just constantly being put in these block strings in these pressure situations. I got it. Well, I was gonna say, yeah, so far, some very good elements of defense, but naturally, of course, as soon as the commentator says something, the opposite happens.
But of course, and yeah, we are in Rampage time, which is gotta say, well, goodbye, Seth. I was gonna say, you know, Seth, like, funny 2-1 for C. Rampage time gave them more 2-1 for C, but Death gave no 2-1 for C.
Oh, and able to follow up afterwards. That should be dead so long as this combo is not dropped. And goes for the super. That is going to be the set to Chop Suey 3-1.
Yup. Able to bring it back here with the Chi-A Easy Joy. Yeah, kind of had a you know, a little bit of middling, kind of rough first couple games, but they seem to be back in the groove of it. And yeah, terrifying team to have to deal with, but you know, good stuff to Master CJ, making it this far into the tournament and still putting up quite a fight against that scariness of that Chie Izuyoi.
Absolutely, yeah, and it's fortunately the one instance where we're probably going to see you know, one of those signature Chie power charge combos not quite coming into play. So fortunately, CG was not subject to that, but still not quite able to find a way around what Chop was able to put out.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, with that, we will be moving on into our loser semis match. We have Lucy versus Chop, and winner of this will move on to losers finals, where they will wait to see who they fight. The loser between Razzo and Caterade.
Please lend me your strength.
For sure. Yeah, both of them playing right now. Why do I feel like this is a run back? I don't think it is. Nah, I'm capping.
Yeah, it's not a run back. They're on opposite sides of the bracket. just Lucy choosing to respond to these projectiles in an appropriate manner for an Akatsuki Blitzkampf character.
Yeah, just prepare your problems. I swear to God, if he got a conversion off that, that would have been crazy.
That would have been insane. Unfortunately, parrying your problems away doesn't necessarily seem to work all the time. Ooh, feinting another overhead to try and go for a throw, but Lucy not biting.
Yeah.
Oh, this is looking bad.
Yeah, I
Oh,
think
that is 16K.
Merkaba, fortunately, chunky enough to survive that.
But oh my goodness, that wasn't even that big of a starter either.
God, you're right. It could have been worse. I'm really surprised there was no Bitatsu unblockable there. There was no meter on deck on Chop Suey side. Like, that was kind of free.
Yeah, that was definitely a situation, a checkmate situation. But unfortunately, DP not quite working out for Lucy. Going to be losing Merkava, solo Akatsuki, and with this hit, yeah, this should be enough to bring it down to a 1v1 situation. Res level 4 Izuyoi, definitely not anything to sneeze at, because, well, we've seen Chop play in the previous set, put in work with this character. Oh my goodness.
My God. You know, simply deal with her by letting her know she can't play the game.
Not quite enough charge to get the extra meter, but it doesn't matter. Gets the throw afterwards. Going to be taking the first game.
Yes. Yeah, this I gotta say, you know, out of all the comps that Lucy has been playing tonight, this one for sure I think has made the most impact in a lot of sets. And it's just been like, yeah, Merkava plus Akasi, kind of nice. Akasi provided all that lockdown for Merkava just to get his stupid like quintuple overhead mix up games combined with the long button just to, you know, protect him. It's just been like, yeah, it's been impressive, and it's been kind of a lot of the same kind of like mix ups that Chop Suey has been going for as well. Like just in terms of just the constant barrage of overheads. So I can definitely imagine that once Chop Suey gets going, we're also going to be kind of seeing that snowball.
I mean, we saw elements of it with you know, that power charge combo earlier. Fortunately, yeah, for Lucy, not losing the character for that. You know, able to get the win because of it, but still have to see if anything like that is in store from Chop. But with how Lucy's playing right now, it doesn't seem like they're going to be giving Chop much of an opportunity to put that to use, especially with this cross combo activation on the burst. Very, very easily blocked because of that.
Yeah, Bitatsu unblockable goes in for the TRM as well. I think that was probably an attempt to keep it all burst safe, but just unfortunately dropped it there. Oh,
That is
very clean
that is
conversion.
dead. That is dead.
Serenera.
Has to spend the meter, but I mean, really advantageous position. Only resonance level 1 for Chop Suey now. Was not able to really get anything going in terms of assists, in terms of pressure. Just constantly stuck in this corner, and Lucy just continuously just keeping the aggression. Doesn't matter if you push block your way out of it. I mean, look at this.
Yeah, it's just like God, this sucks. I do not envy anyone who had to try to block all that, but given one more chance at life, literally the magic pixel, Chop Suey. If they make this comeback, they're the most cracked person on the planet. Like, that's all I'll say, because
this is quite literally like pretty much the most.
Oh
my god.
Yeah, that. I would not have the presence of mind to even think to go for a TRM there.
Wow. Yeah, and Lucy able to just completely call out that push block 100%. You know, sometimes I love the I don't know, what do you call it? Just like the amount of time that happens whenever the grab happens from a TRM like that, because it's like, oh, I fucked up. any
Still
case,
sticking.
yeah, Lucy on set point, and Shock, yeah, on the back foot.
Popping off a little bit too hard there with the IE day back JA. Maybe cooling down the Sikorsky here with this grab as well. Oh yeah, I don't really blame him for trying to go for something there, but didn't work out. Yeah, set up those meatballs. Really wants to maintain this corner pressure, but Lucy not content to block, but an excellent 2B, getting those fuzzy loops as well.
Yeah, the hitbox on that, able to come in clutch. Oh my god, I can't believe that whiffed.
Yes. Oh, counter hit. Yeah, it goes into super to keep it all burst safe, unfortunately, but another DP out of the situation. Chop Suey left with such a low Chie, finally allowing her to get some breathing room in the back, but like, dear God. And
Baits out the anti-air with the EX projectile, actually able to get the follow-up and get the corner position. Why is Akatsuki there?
Why is he there? Why is he there? Okay, good tech on the throw. Interesting raw attack for sure, but a good anti-air, going to be doing quite a bit of damage here for this Rakava, if not just killing him off. Yeah, here with the cross raid.
Solo Akatsuki. I mean, we've seen him put in work earlier in this set, but hard to say if he's going to be able to.
Yeah, going to be pairing him out. Jay, you know, still in a pretty uncomfortable situation, but the 2A starter might be what spells doom here for our Chesto boy. Yeah, definitely, as long as there's no drops, this should be a kill, and Chop Suey taking their first game. To be needing 2 more of those, though.
But hopefully, you know, that one game is all the momentum that they need. I mean, you know, things can shift around based on that.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I've seen so many things happen. You know, take that first game. You're like, yeah, I'm feeling good, and then the second person's just like, all right, stop popping off, and then wins that set. Or you know, sometimes they make they make the very clean 3-over sweep. It can definitely go either way. Like just judging by even that game specifically, it wasn't particularly Chop Suey dominant. It was just kind of back and forthy. But yeah, we'll have to see how exactly. Well, we're already starting off with the Bitatsu.
I'd start off with Bitatsu. I mean, I always start off with Bitatsu, but that's besides the point.
Yeah, Bitatsu kind of shines. Ooh, very good air-to-air there from Chop Suey, but unfortunately could not bait that DP.
I'm surprised Chie wasn't hit by that DP.
She somehow found a way. Very good frame trap. We are seeing a lot more like better adaptations, just a lot better presence of mind here for Chop Suey here in this game, but like there's still something to climb. Yeah, no meter on Lucy's side either. Yeah, stuck in this corner without a lot of resources. What are you going to be doing? Very nice punish, but unfortunately didn't quite confirm off it all and just gets hit with the JC. Very nice empty jump low too. The Chie Blender is definitely starting to roll. I did not see an
Active swap.
Yeah, shot into super. Finally going to be getting some corner pressure, but not a lot of it.
Good block. So far, good defense coming from Chop. Oh, but unfortunately, wow, no punish on that burst. That could have been very, very pivotal. Still has a little bit of a life lead, but unfortunately, this hit going to be evening up those life totals. And yeah, gets the overhead, going to go into super immediate cash out to prevent any sort of burst from happening. Push blocks, tries to push block his way out of it.
Easy Oi Still playing with her. Gets that air unblockable DP too. Gets their DP of their own. Chop Suey really not afraid to play this solo Easioi. Finds a good opportunity to get her out too, and a 2A reset will be sealing off that Merkava. Yeah, just got hit low too. He could be gone.
No.
Not quite.
If it was in the corner, that would have been it. But fortunately for him, it was not. Oh boy.
Ooh.
Oh yeah. No.
Yeah.
With that kind of hit, especially mid screen like this, yeah, that's going to be enough to kill.
As long as you don't flub it. Okay. I was like, I would have just done God Fist into DHC. I would not put faith in myself to get those dash cancel combos, but yeah, you know, Chop Suey's getting some very, very clear signs that they've like adapted pretty well to the matchup. A lot of good anti-air calls there, preventing like Merkava from really just getting free fly-ins and just being very good at just navigating around the Akatsuki too. Very clear signs that yeah, Chop Suey is definitely ready to make this reverse sweep happen, but starting off already in the sandwich. Nice push block out of this situation, but you are stuck in the mix. The double
Hitting
overhead.
Yep. Oh, good DP to get out of that situation. Not quite getting a sandwich of their own, unfortunately. Yeah, not looking too great currently for Chop, especially with that happy birthday.
Yeah, nice jump over two and a good conversion here. Yeah, it's, you know, this is the little Ezio that could for sure. Nice block on the double overhead, but the third overhead able to bring it back. Oh no, yeah, I got immediately hit there with a J, wasting a lot of resonance time. This comeback ain't looking so hot here for Chop Suey. Especially when you're in the sandwich, base the DP but no punish. Yeah, is forced to eat that unblockable, but just immediately got hit. And the little Ezioid that could not quite bring it to victory. Chop Suey losing the set 3-2, but my god, still a very close one for sure.
Absolutely. And with that, we do have our top three lined up. Cade and Razzo. And winner's side of winner's finals. And loser of that faces off against Lucy. Razzo Sharp already ready to go in the lobby. All we're waiting on is Caterade.
Yep. Yeah. There he is. Yeah, top three for tonight. Quick shout outs to Cube, Vato, and Omega donating $20 each to tonight's bracket. We are at a nice $45 pot. I'm not gonna go through the full shield just yet because they're about to play, but do the match arena code, and then we'll do the full shield after another set, probably.
Just waiting on Razzo, and there we go. Razzo versus Caterade. Yang Carmine versus Akatsuki Kuragane. Okay. Let's back into it. Yep.
So, look, I'm calling it now. You know, Razzo's playing in the Strive bracket for WNF tonight, and like I simply believe that BBTAG is simply jealous of the fact that they are playing Strive.
Well, we got time.
You want to go through the chill?
Sure thing, yeah.
All right.
Alright. So, as always, folks, exclamation point, Matcherino, Matcherini, or Master Cheap in the chat will bring up the Matcherino for tonight's bracket. As was stated before, big shoutouts to Omega and Cubato for contributing $20 each to tonight's bracket pot. And, there are plenty of ways to contribute. There is direct contribution. There are the sponsor quests on the sidebar that you can follow the directions to do to add some more money to the pop. And there is also a claim code button as well that you can click on to add 25 cents to the bracket pot for free. No cost to you whatsoever. And, of course, there is the Matcherino Marketplace, where you can get something to go along with your contribution. You can get some wonderful manga from our good friends over at Kaiten Books, featuring such works as Lone Life in Another World, Shed That Skin, Rikisaki-san, Yakuza's Guide to Babysitting, Gacha Go Core, Welcome to the Outcast Restaurant, My Dad is the Queen of all VTubers, and Uzumade Our Maid is Way Too Annoying. Any purchases made in the bracket Matcherino Marketplace, portion of that purchase goes towards the bracket pot, and there is all those different ways to contribute. And yeah, be sure to do those codes. We are sitting at 28 codes remaining, folks. Please.
Do it, please, or you don't get any apple pie tonight. Thank you.
Right, but yes, we are just waiting on the two of them to connect to the public lobby and then come back in here to play the stream match. It is really weird that we have to do this, but that is the ghost of PC Tag coming to haunt us, it seems.
It's always PC tag. Apple pie.
But yes, we do have both of them joining up and readying up and ready to go, it seems. So I guess things worked out. Or you know what? Maybe I spoke too soon.
Welcome to PC tag.
Boy.
Yeah, this is the Black Void.
Yeah, it's nothing right now.
And look. God, this port. PC tag.
Boy. All right. Well, waiting to see how things work out.
Well, do we go to Plan B and I host the lobby? Because that kind of worked out last time.
Yeah, I think they're doing some troubleshooting, so I guess maybe they'll
I mean,
try.
I think we have the time to host to switch
Yeah.
hosts. Yeah.
Okay,
I'll
yeah,
do that
just
then.
E30 might go.
New lobby is back up.
Cool.
Blaze Blue Cross Tag Battle for the PlayStation PS4 Steam platform.
And also Switch. Don't forget that.
Yep. Unfortunately, they don't have rollback.
True. Very true. But yes, folks, we will be getting the winners finals match underway. Thank you so much for sticking around amongst these yeah, technical difficulties, I guess is the right word to use.
Yeah.
Yes, okay, Caterade is in, and I assume Razo will be joining us again shortly. Hopefully, third time is in fact the charm here. If not, I don't know what to do.
Yeah.
Fingers crossed, give them your energy, do whatever you can, folks. Hopefully, we're able to actually get this match underway. Hey!
This is why I host the Left 4 Dead lobbies.
Yep. Shoutouts to my goat E30 for hosting everything. This is actually what he's the miracle.
True, true. Yeah, we are now going underway. Caterade, Razo, and Razo coming in with the 5B, armoring through the Akatsuki.
Unblockable? I actually don't know what that was for.
Yeah, I don't know what that was for either, but whatever the case, that drop leading to this disadvantage state. Good block on the unblockable, good navigation through that. Unfortunately not able to get anything going. Misses the Phantom Pain. Only eats a burst for it though.
Oh yeah, unfortunately dropped that there, allowing the Yang to just mash out of the situation. Yeah, closer and closer you get to the corner, the more and more threatening those unblockables potentially can become. But Caterade playing very aggressively so far, and a nice.
Oh no!
Yeah. Oh, but a little bit too far for that 5P to connect.
Oh my
Yo.
god! I didn't even realize he was still active.
Same, but unfortunately, going into the scenario, yeah, it doesn't block the second overhead, goes in for the third overhead, just a combo. Yeah, get some of that life back. And
Good
yeah.
delay with that grab, and you know the active swap to be able to do that as well. And yeah, going to be killing off the Akatsuki.
Yeah, now you have very little defense against the stupid unblockables freaking Yang Carmine could potentially do. Oh my god, what a freaking conversion.
Could have dash canceled that, I feel.
Yeah, maybe. Okay, yeah, going to be getting quite a bit of damage, but unfortunately misses that lifesteal. That Carmine on the brink of death, and so is this Yang. Alright, we are in Rampage time now. Yeah, so much chip being built up. Both players recognizing that they can't really make any mistakes in the crossover. 5A going to be not quite it just yet, but the 4P into, yeah, all the bunches of punches will be allowing Razo to take the first game.
As you said, it was just like there was always the threat of the unblockable, like, you know, coming in whenever it was just solo Kuro, and unfortunately, yeah, just I feel like a part of that fear came into play. Either way, Razzo taking first game, and yeah, it was just a lot of pivotal moments that Caterade could have taken advantage of, but unfortunately wasn't able to, and ultimately let Razzo take that. And now going into the second game, Razzo having the corner positioning, unfortunately not able to get anything going.
Oh yeah, trying to go for the bomb. Unfortunately dropped. Nice throw bait. Okay, yeah, Burr's out of the situation, doesn't want to have to deal with the stupid unblockable, but you gotta deal with the stupid sandwich.
God, that damage. Alright, Razzo still keeping this pressure going. Could have oh no, not going for the setup, but gets the low, and yeah, it's gonna be a dead Kuragane.
Yeah, nice jump over and a good solid punish here on this Yang.
Don't know if I agree with this.
He wants a safe residence call.
Fair enough.
Oh yeah, didn't believe in that 2-8 check. Oh yeah, that's, can I convert? Yeah. He staggers. Oh, unfortunately, did that beat Tatsu? Very good push block out of the situation.
I feel if it was a Tatsu, I feel like that could have been a little bit more of a safer call, especially against the push block situation. But yep, unfortunately, not quite the case. Razzo up 2 in this set.
Yeah, this ain't looking so hot, but
Get ready. Get ready.
yeah, it's just that Caterade like kind of train isn't really able to get going too much against both these characters, and it's been, you know, attributed to just a lot of the strong neutral here from just Carmine Yang for sure, and yeah, it's just been, I wouldn't necessarily say rough, but it hasn't been as snowbally as it could be, and they are literally playing. They are zoning with 2 characters. I would definitely not consider bruh. You know, maybe this is why they started zoning.
Yeah, maybe they knew.
Maybe they knew.
There is a third hit to that, yep.
Oh yeah, I wanted to burst out there. Don't know how much I agree with that.
Gonna be getting a lot of that life back, unfortunately. Gonna be put in a sandwich situation. Oh! Not quite as dangerous as I thought, but still going to be getting counter hit and going to be in this position, I think.
I always, is
that
that
dead?
a multi-target or single target?
It's single target. It's single target, so it should be dead.
Yeah, he's dead. It's so hard to remember which ones are which. They're so weird. Yeah, this is gonna need to be quite the Akatsuki comeback.
Well, that is a start. Yeah, gonna be having to call in the resonance. Oh!
Nice call out there.
Unfortunate.
That actually might be a bit dead Carbine.
Oh, that's absolutely dead.
Oh yeah, Serenera.
18k doesn't matter much with that.
11k.
Oh, no, not quite. It wasn't a counter hit. I think he was relying on that.
Yeah. We're actually playing footsies.
Oh
like,
my god! Man,
Oh, oh,
that's
good.
dead.
Oh no.
And that's going to be an astral finish. Razzo taking the set 3-0.
That's quite the way to go. 3-0 victory for Razzo. And yeah, Caterade, man, looking so rough.
Unfortunate that it had to be that way, but they're down but not out of this. They can still get a run back, but only after they go through this next run back that they have. Caterade versus Lucy will be up next.
Yup. And yeah, very clean 3-0 sweep there for Lucy. Or sorry, for Caterade against Lucy. And yeah, Lucy definitely has powered up throughout this entire tournament. I forget exactly what team Lucy was playing against Caterade. I think it was you, Wald, for the most part, but
Wasn't it you, Akatsuki?
oh yeah, I think it was you, Akatsuki.
Yeah. I only remember that because we were talking about lightning resistance damage.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
I brain has been remember expansion.
Whoever these guys are.
But yeah, going into this, Lucy going to be sticking with the Akatsuki, but now choosing to mix him with Carmine. Oh, not Carmine. I'm thinking of the previous set. Merkava. I saw the red. That's what saw me. That's what makes me a bit. But yeah, mixing it, the Akatsuki with the Merkava, and yeah, let's see how this changes things up for him. But so far, not quite looking great, especially with that combo starter.
Yeah, okay, jumping over there. Both of them deciding to jump out of the situation. And a nice 5P call, able to snipe out that Kurogane.
In the sandwich situation once again, and yep, overhead into immediate super to prevent any kind of burst from happening.
Oh no! Yeah, that sucks.
That's unfortunate.
The sandwich too. Yeah, just gonna be jumping out. Oh yeah, I got a throw counter there. Actually went in for the double kick. Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
Yeah, I'm surprised by that, honestly.
Yeah. Oh,
Good parry, good recognition to know that Haterade was going to be going for that.
Good hits here though. 2B has the 5 bars on deck. We know Caterade can get some quite nasty optimal combos, and that might be one of them. Yeah, able to get that Akatsuki back just in time. Caterade digging pretty deep there for that combo, but nonetheless will be winning that game off it.
Absolutely, and yeah, it's a very, very good start for Caterade. Just very, very unfortunate for Lucy to make that that because that was meant to be an assist call, but it was just a little bit too early, and because of that, it counted as a DHC after Caterade already recovered, and leaving Merkava open to attack. Just very, very bad situation.
Yeah, for sure. Alright, Lucy maybe contemplating a character swap. And I mean, they swapped characters pretty much all night against Caterade, and one hasn't quite struck in gold just yet. But yeah, okay. gonna be sticking with Akatsuki Merkava. Like I said, just probably the team that is, I had to guess, is their main, and definitely the team that has gotten them the most victories. So yeah, going to be sticking with what they know best.
And we got, once again, fireball shots ringing. And this Kuragane, yeah, staying in the combo for pretty long, but fortunately for Caterade, going to be able to DP out of it. And, oh, no, I think he just did it a little, either that, or he was trying to go for Bitatsu.
Yeah, don't know what it is quite yet, but drops out of the combo. Already setting up a sandwich situation, but a very good block. Yeah, we're playing, just playing neutral.
This is true neutral here.
This is actually neutral. Oh my god!
My god.
That's unfortunate there.
Excuse me?
Excuse me?
What just happened?
Someone returned the room. That wasn't a disconnect. That was a return to room.
That was a return to room. Considering who was getting hit, I'm thinking that was Lucy, but I don't want to call that unless there's confirmation.
Yeah, judging by what happened, I feel like I can't let that kind of just slide.
Yeah, I'm gonna be giving that game to Caterade because there's no way that was a return to room from him, I would say.
Yeah. And there was nothing mentioned either in like the chat, so it's just like it was an instant restart. Like there was no like what happened type of deal. It just went back.
Yeah,
in.
I'd say give that game to Caterade. So he's up
All
2-0.
right. Yeah.
Well, whatever the case may be, I think that definitely affected Lucy's mental. Currently not quite getting the follow-up off of that DP, but still not really looking too good for Lucy in general in this game. Probably was trying to go for the hit grab active swap, but wasn't quite able to get that.
Oh.
Move confirmed, and very good use of the cross combo freeze to get a super input in.
Yeah, DC get the Merkava and tag a little bit more damage here. Goes in with the overhead, maybe trying to bait out a burst there, but no luck. Oh yeah, the 4P in the oh well.
Considering Lucy left, I'm assuming that's yeah, that's just 3-0 for Caterade then. That was a bit anticlimactic, but yeah, there we go. Caterade takes it 3-0. I mean, hey, if that happens, that happens.
Yeah.
All right, I think we are. Should we do one last show?
You know what? Why not? It's almost the end of the night. We're gonna give you the rundown about the full match, once again, just in case y'all haven't already. Please, it always takes so long for me. Yeah, make sure you guys go over and click that Matcherino link to go to our Matcherino page for tonight in order to click that claim code button for a free 25 cents to tonight's bracket. We got 24 codes of those left. If you are one of those people that haven't done it already, make sure you go ahead and do it. It's free, quick, and easy. But yeah, go ahead and do that, or else no apple pie. But nonetheless, we got some other ways to contribute money to the Match Arena part, such as the direct contribution button up there. Yeah, just go click that and put as much money as you would like from your own pocket. Shoutouts once again to Cubato and Omega for donating $20 each. Doesn't have to be that big; it can be as small as $1, but any and all donations is a much appreciated for our players. And yeah, we also got some other free ways of donating money to the pot, such as the sponsor quest on the side. It's as easy as following Diaphone or Rio151 over on Twitter. Go ahead and do those if you haven't already. But if you want some merchandise with your direct contribution, we got a lot of wonderful manga supplied to us by Kites and Books, such as Yakuza's Guide to Babysitting, Learn Life in Another World, Shed the Skin, Ryusaki-san, Uzamator made his way to Annoying, My Dad is a Queen of All VTubers, Gotcha Girl Core, and yeah, I think that's it. Make sure you guys check out the Match Arena page before the end of the tournament in order to contribute to it. And most importantly, use those codes.
All right, and with that, we are good to go. The final set, potentially. Grand Finals, Caterade versus Razzo Sharp.
Whoever these guys are, it won't be easy. And neither will we.
Yes. Kairi trying to get his run back against Arazo here. Very clean sweep on the winner's side, but man. Yeah, let's see if Caterade is able to make those adaptations to potentially win this one.
That not only armored through, but it also clashed.
Okay, yeah. Just gotta set up the Bloodhouse.
Yeah, that wasn't the right time to burst there. Yeah, there was the blood bomb still coming into play, and look at this damage and the unblockable situation.
I sure do love this team.
Oh!
Oh my god.
He wasn't able to get life back. That's actually really big.
Yeah. Oh! Yeah, just freaking punch through your problems, good sir. Oh, are you kidding me?
He wanted to backdash so he could keep on hitting Kurogane.
This is like, bro, this man needs to die. But there are definitely multiple people here with some death calling to them. But I was not expecting Akatsuki to be the forefront of this list. Oh, an unfortunate B Tatsu there, going to be killing him off. But everyone's so low. It could end in an instant if one of them is not careful.
Anyway, it could go any way here, and there's going to be. Oh my god! I can't believe that worked. Able to thread the needle. Oh, and recognizing that he had to counter hit to get the follow-up, and able to get the hit on incoming. Caterade taking the first game. Man, the hit stun on Charge JB just lasting forever.
It was like, bro, he hit it, and I was like, all right, time to make a sandwich.
Like, I think that's even longer than whenever you get hit by Gauntlet Hades counter hit.
I mean, dude, if you get hit by the freaking 60 frame mid, I think you deserve to get counter hit for that long.
It's maybe stand blocks that. Interesting.
Yeah, maybe expecting the overhead there. That option's kind of not too popular, but I don't know.
Oh,
Ooh.
I was expecting a whiff on that.
Bruh.
Oh my god.
I almost was just like.
I honestly. Oh no. Okay, good. Akatsuki did fall out of that, so not quite a happy birthday, but still going to be in the situation once again. But unfortunately, yeah, just not quite able to get it, and that is going to be dead.
Oh, that is like the opposite of dead. That's hold. Yeah, it's very much disagree with the decision to not just cash out immediately into another super, because like you let my man's Kuro Gamer like live. That's Gatorade's character. Very nice jump out of the sandwich scenario. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my! Who? Someone
What is
died!
happening? What is happening?
Oh my god!
Oh, that is a punish. Oh my god!
Just kidding. Carmine was still there.
Carmine almost died again.
Yo, just hit him with the footsies. Check the toes. Get the safe jump too. Yeah, force him to pop the Resonance 4P. Oh.
Able to get the DP on both of those characters, still keeping this pressure going. Oh, unfortunate, got hit by the 5B. No, he wanted the EX. Oh, that's so unfortunate. He could have actually killed.
Yeah, he definitely could have too. The 4P coming out. Oh, no punish.
Oh my god. Not quite able to hit with the C-Tatsu, and thus going to be going down for the count. Alright, Gatorade getting a lot of life back. But oh my god. Just anytime I'm seeing a flash, that was meant to be it. Oh, and gets the double cross up. Gatorade going up 2-0. They're scrapping. They're just going at it. There's so much going on. But yeah, I mean, Razzo, you know, he loses this set. He still has another one to work with, and I feel like I don't know what he should do if he ends up losing this. 'Cause if he ends up losing this, well, I mean, depending on how he loses, he could either stick with it or he could, you know, switch it back up to the Merkava Hawkman. We'll have to see. But I mean, I'm getting ahead of myself. He still has the potential to make a 3-0 reverse sweep. I'm, you know, knowing Razzo, it's definitely possible that he could do that.
Yeah, Razzo's definitely got a couple teams here and there, but they mostly swap between Hawkman, Carmine, and Carmine. Yeah, there we go.
Ready for it this time, and going to be getting a modest punish, only 4K, considering the starter. Oh my, okay. I was really expecting something else, but still able to combo the Akatsuki.
Yeah, that was a very tight combo for sure. Oh yeah, gonna be a whiff punish too. That's gonna hurt. So that corner pressure too.
Oh wow. Oh, there was an active swap. Just barely not able to get that active swap in time. Trying to go for a frame trap with that EX, and still landing in time to get the hit with the 5A or 4A afterwards.
Yo, freaking just ran up. Oh my god, freaking frame trap 5C too.
Imagine there's going to be. I was anticipating a push block, quite honestly, but still able to get the hit. Oh, Jesus Christ! Yep, that was.
I can't believe he's dead.
He's actually dead. No, he's not. But he's still very close to it.
Yeah. And now it's.
What? Wait. What was the extra hit? What happened?
Wait, he got reset. Wait, I think he got reset. He got reset. How did he fall out? When did that happen? Excuse me?
I honestly have no idea, but wow. Because I saw, like, you know, I was looking at his health and I was like, this combo won't really kill. It'll be close though. And then I just saw it get chunked by something. Whatever the case may be, yeah, Razzo able to take his first game on the board, making it 2-1. Still has 2 more games to win if he wants to take this. And Man, I'm still wondering what exactly hit. Was it?
There was the blood
I don't
bomb.
know.
There was a blood
Interesting.
bomb there, I think. Yo, we finished? Oh, yeah, hell yeah.
Razo's really good at timing his bursts to beat out this Phantom Pain.
Oh yeah, got hit by the double-sided or the double hitting overhead. Okay, yeah, able to parry just in time, but was just met there with a 2A slap.
Going to be getting a lot of life back as well. Good jump out. Oh, but gets anti-aired. Very smart decision to just super to avoid getting hit by the assist.
Very much so, but nice tech on the throw, but this Yang still coming in hot. That Kurogane on the brink of death. Yeah, just gonna be a raw throw into super to seal off the deal.
Gatorade's going to be having to make the comeback of a lifetime in order to be able to take this, and that is not a good start.
Sure isn't, but going to be DPing almost immediately. Yeah, just held on to that. Didn't respect the blood wheel. This should be a kill here with the cross combo. Yeah, and suddenly, just like that, Razo putting 2 more games on the board and 1 more game away from winning the tournament and almost 1 more game away from reverse sweeping.
Very true. Like I was saying, not out of the realm of possibility for Razo to be able to make that reverse sweep and, you know, that coming to fruition.
Yeah. And those 2
All
games have been
rides,
very rough.
yeah, it all rides on, yeah, who ends up taking it here. Either we have a reset or Razo wins yet another WNF. I believe he won the last one he attempted.
Don't ask me to memorize.
Oh yeah, he won last week. So this will be yeah, a repeat
Bruh.
victory. Once again, armored and then clashed.
Oh yeah, slap that Yang down to the floor, get it to the ground level. Oh my god!
God.
What a conversion! Oh, but unfortunately drops that combo. And but he gets throw bait too with the JB. Yeah, it's just able to come out in time in order to punish the Akatsuki too.
Going to be getting some of that life back. Good DP.
Oh yeah, maybe expecting for some of those side swap combos. Run up
Man,
throw.
everyone's just scrapping.
They want to win. Out of all the things that hit, I was not expecting just, bruh!
Are you serious?
Are you serious?
I've never seen that hit like that on the way down. That is insane to me.
Like, I've seen it, like, whiff, but it just hit! Yeah, wasting so much resonance time! B! Tatu not working! Oh no, baited the throw as well! Caterade fumbling the back so much and gets hit with the double overhead. Razo cashing out into the super as long as the DHC comes out all according to plan. Caterade taking a very tragic loss here. Game 5. Razo taking WNF episode 18. But man.
Heartbreaking for sure, but I mean, like I was saying earlier, you know, talking about Caterade, making the potential reset, I was like, shouldn't get ahead of myself because Razo can, in fact, bring it back. And as we see now, definitely was able to fire back. And that rounds out our bracket for tonight. Top 3 is Lucy in 3rd place, Caterade in 2nd, and Razo once again taking 1st place tonight.
Yeah.
What a bracket! What a bracket!
God, what a bracket indeed. A lot of crazy sets, a lot of crazy games, a lot of crazy PC tag things, but nonetheless, Gotta give my thanks to where it's due. Thank you, Master Chief, for holding it down on the mic with me tonight. Definitely appreciate you being able to commentate all this chaos with me. It's not a one-person job. It's and yeah, very happy to have you there. But also thank you for TOing tonight's bracket while also commentating, juggling 2 jobs. Difficult for sure, but without you, this bracket wouldn't have run nearly as smoothly as it does. As it did. You know what? Past, present tense, every future tense too. I'm sure every bracket in the future is gonna be clean thanks to him. Yeah. Thank you once again, and thank you to our streamer E30 for allowing everyone at home to watch the chaotic and crazy BB Tag action every Wednesday night. Wouldn't also be a gig without him. But yeah, thank you to the viewers that stuck it out with us for these long 3.5 hours. And yeah, thank you to our players as well for giving them our all, no matter what race you got in tonight's tournament. Your presence is much appreciated. And yeah, thank you everyone for supporting our scene. BB Tag's cool.
I agree. It allows for some really chaotic stuff, and yeah, it is. It do be a game.
It do in fact be a game.
But yeah, very much big thanks to you, Lon, for also joining me on comms, and being on comms week in and week out as well. As you said, it's not a one-person deal, so happy to be on the mic with you once again. Of course, big thank you to everybody who tuned in, deciding to join us on this Wednesday night / Thursday morning, depending on your time zone, of course. Love, having you people here, helping to support the scene in many ways, by viewing the match Reno, and also to the people who joined as well, joining the bracket and putting in their best efforts to give us some very good-ass BB Tag action tonight. Of course, thank you very much to E30 for streaming week in and week out. It's very much appreciated. It wouldn't be the same without you, bud, as well. And thank you very much to Kite Books for having their works in the Matrino marketplace and having, giving a portion of the proceeds from the Matrino marketplace into the bracket pot. It is very much appreciated. And once again, looking forward to more of their works in the future. They're going to be at Anime Expo this year, so if you're able to go to that, be sure to look for their booth over there. And last, certainly not least, big thank you to Level Up Productions for having Wednesday Night Fights Online Edition beef a way for us to experience locals when in-person locals, at least, for WNF at least, aren't able to be attained at this time. Hopefully soon, but until then, we'll keep the light on and keep the flag flying with some good-ass BB Tag here at WNF. This has been Master Chief, TO, bracket runner, commentator, and one of your hosts for tonight's WNF BB Tag bracket. Always a pleasure doing this for you. With all that being said, looking forward to the next one. PC format next week, so be on the lookout. And I believe that's everything I have. So with that, E30, I take it over to you.
All right. Thank you again to Master Chief for not only holding down the bracket tonight, but also being on the mic as well. Thank you to Lon Lily for commentating too. It's nice to have a SoCal on the mic again. Hopefully we could have that again sometime soon. Please, Atkins, come back.
Wow.
We miss you. Well, anyway, much appreciate everyone for tuning in tonight. Whether you were playing or just watching, it's always a pleasure to host these for you every week. Couple announcements I'll repeat again. Every Tuesday at 5 p.m. PST, 8 p.m. EST, ICU Hater, DonCon has the Big 8, a PS4 tournament that happens every Tuesday. So if you're looking for some BB Tag action right before the day before WNF, they are always there to hook it up for the PS4 format. And they have a couple other events coming up. It's been showing up on the slideshow. The US versus Japan 10v10 qualifiers should be information about the qualifiers should be coming out as time goes on, so keep an eye out for DonCon's Twitter or just catch the stream on Tuesdays. And then also the L plus ratio tournament that they just announced yesterday. More info on what that ratio means on DonCon's Twitter. So yeah, Twitter at ICUHater. But yeah, that's all the announcements from us. Thanks again for tuning in. This has been WNF Online Edition BBTAG episode 18. Thanks again, everyone, but all good things must come to an end. So for now, stay safe, stay beautiful, drink your water, tell your friends and family you love them, but most importantly, shout outs to Bird Gang.
Burger Gang.
Have a good night, y'all. Peace.